boxing toilets and very scary Pokemon Elmos. You guys finally took down the perps. We're celebrating the day when we realized that all of this was a crazy illusion put together by a bad god. So realistically, the last time we left you guys, you found yourself at the bottom of the cliffside after having survived an avalanche. Around you was all your various colleagues, including now the addition of a mad man covered in furs who looked a bit knocked out at the moment, as well as looks like to be a group of very ragged and kind of beat up pulp hags tied in a knot. And with that quick recap, let's get back into Barovia proper.
First things first, I want to steal the stuff they had.
Hold that thought. As I mentioned before in the recap, you guys look up and see the mountain above you. It's not too far. In fact, you can tell that with the rough terrain with some time, or that was just with the expertise of someone skilled with to lead the way, you could probably make your way back up the cliffside, which would be to your west. To your north, east, and south is what looks like to be, I guess, for lack of a better term, almost like a canyon kind of area. There is nearby, it looks like to be a series of log cabins, which, though you know it's been blizzarding for a while, presently looks like there's just been fresh snow has fallen on the spot. Like there's snow drifts about the size of a Scander nearby. Yet the huts themselves look like they've only been snowed out for like a good 10 minutes tops. In fact, in some spots you can see a little bit of grass sticking out of the ground. You notice around you various amounts of footprints zigzagging across the landscape in front of you. And looking over each other, you notice everyone seems to be in good health, though look down at Davian, still passed out, missing his clothes, looks a bit in the throngs of hypothermia, and with one of his legs bent in an angle a leg shouldn't be bent in.
Shame.
The howling of wind surrounds you. The snow itself is trickling down, so it's not as strong as it was before. And at the presently, you do not see any sign of Bildrath, Donner, or the other golems that had ambushed you up on top of the cliffside. What would you guys like to do?
So, there's 2 unconscious people tied up nearby.
3.
I would like to apprehend their materials.
Make an investigation check.
I'm willing to waste a luck dice on this, yeah.
How many do you have left? Because I believe you used 3 last week.
That was that we weren't in universe.
Yes, you were.
You bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have. Well, it's an 18. What do I get?
All right. Going through, you find various, frankly, kind of grimy things. You find a handful of worms. What looks like to be very glossy eyeball that, as you pick your hand, or like your case not hand, your I guess your feathers away, little strings of ooze kind of fall along with it, sticky to the touch, and various little what looks like to be very crinkled old love letters, most of them addressed to Kadra. As for her sisters, I believe got the brunt of your attacks. They have crossbows sticking out of them and cuts that are pretty damn deep, but for the present moment, all of them are breathing and are still alive.
I take the love letters.
All right.
Do I see him take the letters?
Yeah, I mean, he's not being stuffy about it. You kind of see him walk over and start going through their pockets.
What do you intend to do with those?
Blackmail.
Blackmail? I think we have them right where we need them.
Leverage.
The fact that they're unconscious, tied up. Unnecessary.
Leverage. And then I go about digging out anyone who's still in snow.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like to search the snowdrifts to see if I can find any signs of Bildrath or the other golems.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
7. It's terrible.
There's
You
a lot of snow.
go through, and your fingers are getting kind of numb to the touch, but yeah, you don't find anything just really at all. It is barren. It's a needle in a haystack for you, buddy, essentially.
Do we all still have the rope tied around our waist and stuff? Waists.
Looking down, you've noticed that the rope has all been severed in various spots. But looking more closely, you notice that the strands themselves aren't actually physically cut. Like there's like little hints of sparkling magical energy coming off of them.
Hmm.
Cross and Garf, what are you guys up to?
I'm just kind of observing everyone else at the moment.
All right.
Can I investigate around?
You may certainly try. All right. You as well have difficulty really sensing area cross, though you you do catch in the wind though various animals of different types scampering away from you, like further back and down the mountainside. Hints of like uh, rabbits, deer, ferrets, various woodland creatures. And kind of following the trail, you notice leading back to the huts nearby, various cages of most of them open. One still remains with a bunch of very lost and confused animals inside.
I relay what I sense to the others, that animals are fleeing from here, further and further away. So my thought is maybe something's coming this way, or something bad's about to happen.
I think those are the cages that we saw before.
Mm-hmm.
So we can just open the cage and let them away from the hags.
Oh, are the animals in cages still?
Over yonder, there were overall like 3 or 4 cages. At the time, there were, at least as far as you guys are aware, were filled with various little girls that happened to be animals polymorphed into that
Oh,
visage.
that's right. Oh, no. I just I was there for the whole thing. I'm trying to recall.
So are there still animals in cages, or no? They're all out.
Yeah, that's what I described earlier to Cross, was that there was one cage still filled with animals inside, because I believe only let loose 2 of the cages.
Yeah. Scanners will walk over and attempt to break the other cage open to free the animals.
All right. You find the cage itself has been very loosely tied together with a rotted piece of cord that you're easily able to just kind of walk up and just crack open.
All right.
Swinging it aside, you see that the various animals are shrouding and cowering on the far side of the cage corner, just nervous of what to make of you, because in fact you are a very large minotaur.
Yep. Once he breaks open the cage and it's open, he'll just turn his back and walk away from it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You wait a few moments and you hear the slight flicker of whiskers and out against your ankles before various rabbits and a raccoon come skimming out and disappearing into the wilderness in front of you.
Bye bye, Trash Panda.
Looks back, nods.
It's like that proud nod from that guy, like in the river.
No, just
No,
not that knowing.
not that one.
More like a kind of cautious, like, okay.
Poor man.
Rowan, what are you up to?
I guess just watching, talking with Melchior.
Got it. Makiko?
She's just going along for the ride. I don't think she's really up to anything.
You can find Chunks next to you, just shivering in the cold, but smiles happily up at you. What just happened? She says with a smile.
Makiko shrugs.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one.
I just call over shenanigans.
At least this time we didn't get fireballed.
Yeah, we were a bit more in control of the situation, which was a nice change of pace.
I'm not sure control is the right word.
We weren't.
As he like looks over at the hags, and then the scared guy is kind of sitting there that was just random hunter inside the woods now. Like,
Fair, but we weren't slaves, at least this time.
He has a point.
Autumn is gonna approach Iskander and ask to see if he can sense any present and imminent danger at this time, or has it kind of passed? Point.
Looking to see how much time has passed, you said?
No.
Oh.
No. That wasn't what I said.
Sorry.
I mean, knowing his ability to be able to kind of sense danger, she's going to ask to see if things seem to have passed. Like at the point, if they're kind of in a safe spot at this point, or not. Never mind.
I mean, his eyes kind of scan around, and I don't know if he'll see anything or not. Would you like me to roll for something?
Make a survival check. With your abilities as a minotaur, you get a sense of where you are in the valley with regards to just the natural understanding of the environment. It's frankly kind of hard for you to really kind of tell the level of safety, but your gut feeling's telling you that you're presently fine. As far as the amount of time, that would take more of an expert eye to catch the signs in these parts.
Mm-hmm. So he just looks down at him. He's like, Cat God seems to be gone, but not good with snowy mountains.
Garsar, do you know how much time may have passed?
Would I need to do a roll to test that or check that?
Let's go with a roll, but with advantage, please. Because of
What
your
would you like me to roll?
Let's go with survival. Nice. All right. You take a sense of the air and look at the level of snow nearby, and you figure out a few things. I'm going to go and Tempest, yeah, real quick.
Secret type.
I'm trying to think of anything else. I should spell that correctly. And there you go.
By the looks of it, it looks like it's been around 5 hours. There were some undead here, but it's really, really faint. And judging by the snow levels around of us, we shouldn't deal with any more avalanches. However, there is another storm coming.
Would you be able
Avalanche.
go.
Avalanche.
would
We
you
need to go take shelter, not be too loud about it then.
would you be able to find a path we can get going?
Yes. I can definitely do that.
Think it wise for us to take shelter and then hunker down for a while before we continue?
Can we tell like how long before the storm sets in? And can we like approximate how far away we are from Lamordia?
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hey,
Abby.
thanks for the sub, Will. Appreciate it. Flint, would I just automatically know, or is that something else I have to roll for again?
Nope, you know it.
The storm itself, it looks like it's about 6 miles away from that right now.
And how long would it take us to get to Lamordia?
Let's go look at the map. If you recall, if you're within a mile away when things went south, like literally down the south of the mountain. But looking up the mountainside, yeah, you probably get people back up there within the half hour if you using your natural sense of the landscape.
So if it's 6 miles away, we should be able to beat it. Half an hour, right?
What are we gonna
Should
do
be.
about? What are we gonna do about him? And he points down to Davian.
Yes, we can't just leave him here.
Can one of us carry him?
I can. Just concerned about the leg.
Isn't he also nude right now?
I can like reach down and cast healing hand on his leg. It might help a little bit.
Can certainly give that a shot if you would like.
I'll touch his leg and I'll use my.
Yeah.
What was that?
Over the table, does anybody have any like med kits?
I think I'm all
Med
out.
kits. I have a disguise kit.
I will check, but I'm pretty sure I used the last one for you. Back at the.
I know your healing hand thing can only be used once a day. So.
I mean, I have spells that allow me. I've got cure.
I'll do this. That should be enough.
How cold is it? Does he need like warmth or something?
Looking over him, yeah, he's starting to turn blue because he is naked, down to his skivvies.
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
Oh, we put clothes on him.
Looking around, you notice that Lute is presently wearing his clothes.
Lute, would you mind returning those, please?
I'll hold the sun
Finders
sword over behind you.
keepers.
Luke, please give him back his clothing.
Loot.
Is there any
Ow.
animals still around?
I give him the coat.
Luke,
You
give him
give
back
him
all his
everything.
clothing.
Give him all his clothing back to him. You have clothing of your own.
Flip, do I have my own clothing?
Yes, you do.
All right. I give him everything but the socks.
Oh God. Being so particular for no reason.
The socks are great, man.
I'm gonna hold the
It's
sun
just
sword
his
by
character.
Davian to try to like warm him up a little bit.
Autumn's gonna take
I fixed his leg. Give me a break. I don't have to give his clothes back. It's payment.
So Autumn will also use keys. Try and do a little extra here for him.
All right. With your combined efforts, you are able to reset the leg, and you hear kind of the snapping of bone coming back together. But there's still a very sizable bruise on his leg after. He's
A sizable what?
Bruce.
bruise.
Oh, okay.
That's what you get for playing in the snow.
Iskander will scoop Davian up and kind of start carrying him.
Righty. A second here. Okay. So you go and pick him up, almost cradle him like a baby. You're starting to hear the slight moaning from Hans to the side as he's starting to stir, and the hags themselves as well seem to slowly be coming to.
I'm not sure what needs to be done.
I don't know if we could just leave him here either.
I don't even remember fighting these people. Why are they tied up?
Well, yeah, like they were tied up because the guys arrested them in the last session.
The hags
So you
wanted
guys-
to kill us, but this guy, I don't remember what his issue was.
He was the guy on top of the rooftops watching
Oh yeah.
that we chased down and went after.
Yeah, quote unquote bird watching.
And he came back here with us?
I miss those rats.
I feel like we were always here. We weren't seeing it properly. Illusion magic.
That was such a good donut, though.
Do donuts even... Wait, retcon. Do donuts exist in this universe?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, Garth. Make a perception check.
Oh no! What did you
Oh,
eat?
God.
Please tell me there's a frozen donut in the snow.
The donuts were worms.
I bet you it was mud or
If you
something.
sit there pondering, about that very
Oh,
tasty
shit.
donut, you go and
Like
take
those-
a bite out of the eclair in your hand, and trying your best not to ruffle the bag of various other pastries and that are now in your pocket.
I'm okay with this.
Got a bag
You
of
have a bag of
pastries.
pastries.
Wait, so that was from the other world. Then Autumn's gonna look down at her feet to see if she still has the thing that the captain gave her.
You go through your bag, and you find that the boots made for walking now appear to be two very large gold rings.
This. I don't remember this.
Does that mean the rats are real too? Oh my god.
In the distance, you see a very two confused Scottish guys.
I liked you better as rats.
No, you don't see that.
Oh, okay.
They're ugly now. as you guys ponder this, you do start to hear a slight muffling noise from beneath a snow pile nearby.
I'll go investigate the muffling noise.
Spinning the corner, you see a pair of legs just kind of sticking out of the ground, going back and forth, followed by a slight like.
Let's try to pull this person out.
All right, make a strength check.
Oh no.
8.
All right, you go and your hands just slip out like a.
Can I help?
I want to assist.
All right.
Strong
let's see.
buddy.
Okay, Maury, with your friends helping out with you, do that again with advantage.
All right. Oh my god!
Maury goes flying back into the snow. All you see is a little poof as he gets stuck in another nearby snowbank.
Goodness. Autumn's gonna go try and help pull Maury out of
All right,
the snow.
Wakiko, you're up next. Let's get 2 strength rolls from the both of you.
Okay. Oh, that's a save.
That's a save.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
There,
do it with advantage there, Wakiko.
Oh my god.
Another one?
Yeah, because you guys are working together.
Oh,
Okay.
should I roll again then?
If you so desire to see, you get a nat 20.
I say it's 21
Plus 21.
and
Plus
21.
21.
All right. Invoking the power of Hoove's strength, you pull out this very soggy, very perplexed-looking half-elf. If you wouldn't mind there, Nadaruni, please describe your character.
Shade is a dark-skinned, redheaded elf with I hear the song. With a green band, a scarf wrapped around her neck with arm warmers, and 2 daggers attached to her side. She's little below average height, and she is fucking pissed.
She's still taller than Autumn. Want to get
She's
the
still
height
taller
range.
than Autumn. Yeah.
Because Autumn's like.
Yep, you're the shortest.
I'm the shortest. No, Harmony's the shortest.
I forget how tall she was. It's somewhere. I think I made her like 5'4". Yeah, she is pissed.
Yeah,
She is.
Are you just like sitting there? Oh, go ahead.
I think I'll lift her up.
Yes, go for a strength roll. Shade, do you allow it?
I don't think it matters whether or not I allow it or not.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Shade, you are lifted up by this Oni like a little toddler.
I'm just flailing and kicking, but like it doesn't do anything.
Wakiko looks back at the group. I found baby in snow.
Dear God, can we not get
Baby.
another child with us? We've got enough.
I'm gonna stand up and brush the snow off myself.
Another child.
Wasn't she there
Well,
with us?
I help Melchior up because I'm a good person.
She was there with us though, wasn't she?
you make a should I do it? Yes, I should. A wisdom save, Maury.
Oh, wisdom
no.
save?
Yeah.
19.
Okay, you're able to remember vividly that yes, this was the undercover Shade that helped find the body back in the dark alley.
Yeah, she was definitely there with us. Shade, right?
Where is he? Like Shade doesn't even answer. She's just straight. Where is he? Where is he?
You gotta need to be a little bit more clear with your questions.
Sorry.
The
Who are you? What's going on? Are you all right?
where is the guy that put me?
The guy?
You gotta need to be a bit more descriptive there.
Dash something. Dash. He cheated me.
What?
Dasher?
There you go.
The reindeer?
I don't know that. Like, it's a racial slur.
Wakiko, give me a religion check,
A
please.
religion? Okay. Of course.
Let's go with advantage here, because you are a monk. You are okay. That's close enough.
You're not a
Of all
good
the-
monk.
Of all the gods that you recall there, Wakiko, you do remember a certain god of the pantheon of the six a divine, which I'm sending to you now, so you don't have to dig through the compendium.
Okay.
And you remember one clear detail about that certain day.
Oh. Kiko just looks at Shade, looks her straight in the eye, and just nods. And she's like, "Today birthday." What? Today, Dasher birthday.
Cool. Congratulations to him. That doesn't stop the fact that he trapped me in some sort of weird dreamland.
Oh.
You're not dreaming now.
I can promise you this isn't a dream.
Sadly.
I don't know. I got a random bag of pastries, and I'm still questioning where the fuck they came from.
God gives us many gifts.
That is my god. That is.
I mean,
God. Oh my gosh.
Dark Star is religious now.
Who is Dashay?
Dasher, deity of mischief.
Sure, deity of mischief?
Yes.
And this god tricked some? I'm sorry you were tricked. I'm just gonna look around. It's just us here. I don't believe you're looking for it here.
I'm curious, do we realize Dasher was the one that did all this? Or would Wakiko realize that?
Make a wisdom roll with advantage.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Don't worry, I got 221s.
Wakio. Yes, you recall that Chief Scribs happened to slowly turn into the looks of a tabby cat before snapping his little pawed hand and making this whole world come back to be. And for those who want a good idea of what he looks like, there you go.
Oh no.
Aw.
I love him. That's my new spirit animal right there.
Chief Scribs was Dasher.
What?
Yeah, he was Dasher. Put us in make believe.
Kind of holds her head a little bit. She doesn't remember everything.
So, a magic cat did this to us.
Yes.
Not the weirdest thing that's happened to us.
I mean,
Indeed.
fair.
God cat, God cat, God cat.
So tired being playthings for gods.
We need to make our way to the village before the storm hits. Jade, if you want to come with us, you can, but I'm not going to try to convince you, and I don't have time for this.
He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out of it.
It's okay, Wakiko's still lifting Shade, so...
If
I have legs.
If you want to carry her up the mountain, feel free.
Come with us!
Small child.
It's probably better if we travel together.
Hmm.
We can at least help you get to where you're going.
Maybe
Fine.
refine Dasher.
Oh, now I'm on board. Now I'm on board. I'm going to tear him apart.
I don't.
Okay.
Oh god.
Going to softly put Shade back down. Unless you want to be
Thank you.
carried.
I do not want to be
goddess.
carried.
We can carry you if you want. You see a dragonborn behind you with a big smile. We give good piggyback rides.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Oh. Watch as Chunks casually puts away a little kind of like baby carrier that they've been working on.
Oh,
Chunks has been wanting a child for so long.
Got a little papoose ready.
Not getting any younger.
Shade kind of scoots away from the dragonborn.
Akiko gives Chunks a pat.
This is one rude baby.
What is
I'm
with
not
that
a
lost
baby.
child?
Who is this sassy lost child? God bless.
Oh my god.
As you guys are all collecting your things, you see the man, Hans, get up and just shake off the snow across his head and looks over to you all with a grin. Just, oh,
Wait, who?
Hans.
The hunter.
Oh.
But shit, where? Are they step into me again? Oh, my master wouldn't like that. He's trying to go. Boots are just covered in various muck. He starts to groan at the sight of it. And for the sake of clarity, think of you at Hans here.
Ah.
Gross.
Oh,
Oh, he looks mentally stable.
Oh, he's adorable.
He's
He
beautiful.
looks crazy as fuck. I love him.
He said master, right?
Yeah. I was out hunting for supplies for him. You know, good stuff. You know, good bits. I got some in here if you want to see. He tries to go and pull out something from his bag.
Good bits.
Yeah, he pulls out this long arm that's. He waves at you, kind of flops at you like a little toy. Here's see
Autumn is gonna like walk right over to him and kind of grab the edge of the arm and smack him with it. And be like, "That is indecent. Put it away."
Oh, he looks down for a second. Oh, you're right. The master wants them fresh, and he puts them back into his bag.
Oh.
The master.
Luke's gonna walk up and just like kind of like side eye him, like, "You're willing to make a deal here?
Loot.
Luke.
You don't hear this. Ignore the bird man.
No, you're not a sneak.
And
Who is the
seeing-
master?
You're trying to sneak past something with the people with the highest perception in the
We're
past.
also in the mountains where I am like my senses are honed. So try
This
me,
is-
bitch.
I'm just trying to make a deal with the salesman here.
We've got.
Well, stop trying to make a deal. I want to find my sister. Rowan kind of growls.
Okay, but seriously, how much for the arm?
He looks over to you, back up to you. The man in your arms there, Iskander. They're not for sale, but is that one okay? Is that one still breathing? I like the ones that breathe.
You can have him.
Oh no! I don't want, but
What are you
the
talking
master
about?
could help you. Real good.
What are you talking about?
Who is master?
Doctor. The doctor. Dr. Victor Mordenheim. He's a smart man. He's a good man. He helped me when I got lost. He helped, Spears down on the ground for a little bit before shaking his head. Before giving me a goofy smile back. He helps. He got my toe back. He goes to pick up his shoe and pulls off his sock, and you see that one of his toes is awfully bigger than the other. On close inspection, it looks a bit like an orc toe has been sewed onto his foot.
Please put your toe away.
So he's the one that makes the patchwork people around here, huh?
No. He's putting his shoe back on, his sock back on, making himself hooked up. No, walking past you all. No.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Okay, we get it. No.
No?
What?
I like this man.
You would.
Are you making fun of me?
Yes,
With a
yes.
weird look.
It's
I don't like you even more. No, those abominations are made by him.
him.
Yeah.
Does he have a
Is
name?
that his name?
What's
Or
with everybody
Powerpuff
being vague today?
It's the Powerpuff Girls. It's him.
No.
That just turns out to be his name.
Well, the
Master.
one who makes those has my sister.
Oh. So he's become one of his children then. Oh.
What does that mean? Stop laughing and tell us.
No names, motherfucker. Do you use them?
Oh.
I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Melchior is now Nick Fury.
Names,
Just like
motherfucker. You use them.
Flint, make a charisma
Yes.
saving roll.
I use names. I am Hans. Hans Kiesbrecht. Yes. The script's come out there, sorry. Ugh.
And who is this him that you speak of?
Well, Adam, of course.
We've heard
That's-
that name, haven't we?
We have.
That's the letter. The letters I found. That's who's leaving the daisies everywhere.
Oh, you've crossed Adam.
Not
We
yet.
haven't crossed Adam.
Adam has
Oh, good,
crossed
good.
us.
Then the doctor will love to meet you. He isn't like Adam.
So who is this doctor person?
And why does he
Doctor.
want bits?
Well, to save lives. You know, science and advancement don't come easy nowadays.
But how does he save lives? Save lives?
Well, why don't I come show you? Bring your friend. Just gotta make it up this mountain.
We,
Shouldn't be that hard.
we don't exactly have time for a detour.
Well, where are you going?
We're going to where Adam is.
Well, that happens to be in the same direction of my master. He is the burgomaster of Lamordia, you know.
Of course he is.
What do you mean, of course he is?
Just never mind. It seems to be a running theme with us in plan.
Alrighty. So, what are we gonna do about those ladies? Points to the hags.
They try to
Fuck
kill
'em.
us if they can get frostbite for all I care.
Would you like parts off of them?
Can I?
Okay.
By all means, by all means.
By all means, you can have whatever you want off of them.
I feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, can we not be... No.
Trafficking body parts, please.
Oh.
They're not our problem, our problem.
Not our
That's what-
problem.
They're
Oh
still
my God, what group did I get involved in?
they're still alive.
Wait,
For
Garth?
now. Give
Yeah.
it time.
Yeah.
Time.
We'll leave them. They can make their own way. They're not our problem. But we can't just take their body parts. No offense.
Well,
Hans.
we aren't taking
Hans.
anything. This guy is.
And we're walking.
Let's go.
Yeah, just
All right, Garth.
show us the
Leading the
path.
way. Okay, Garth is leading the way. As he walks along, you notice the rope that is still dangling from his waist kind of starts to snake back up to the nearest person behind him. Who is? What order are you guys going in?
Same
Alphabetical
order.
order.
I'm guessing the same order that we were up last time. So Garth, then me, then I think Wakiko.
Okay. As each
I'm
of you guys...
in the back.
Hell yeah.
Autumn is near the back, I think.
All right.
Yes,
Garth.
I am the caboose.
Yeah, Garth, as you walk
You
along,
are the chew to the chew.
Guys, as Garth walks along, you can hear the rope kind of like suddenly snack back together like two magnets. Turn around, you see that the rope has now recombined itself back to have you tied with Melchior. And sure enough, like a whole train linking together, the whole line. Just like back up once more. With a giggling Hans in the back, trailing behind.
Let's get to it.
On our way then.
At least that
Okay.
didn't get damaged.
All right, I got a
So
fun
far.
fun idea here. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. Second. Do. All right. Can I see your favorite terrain from outside there, Garth?
You're
Yarp.
Okay. 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 Cool. So you know your way up. Fun. All right. In that case, I won't do what I was about to do, because that wouldn't work. Glad I asked.
Please don't die.
All right. As you all start taking the time to move forward, Garth, in front of you, you see the large mountainside in front of you. You notice various footholds left and right that, given some time, you can make your way up. Now it's just a question of which path that takes you move along. One looks more rocky and jagged, might give you some cuts on the way up, but it would probably involve a less amount of balance. But then one has more of a smoother route, but has the risk, it looks like it may be slipping off. Which route would you like to take?
on these paths, so if we take the rock path, if someone falls or whatever, they're not gonna like fall off the side of the mountain, right? They would just fall where they're at.
Yeah.
And the other one is that they fall, they would go falling down the mountain.
They wouldn't right away. Like you have a chance, you could look at it to bring them back on, but it'd be slippery.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group and ask which one do they feel more confident taking, and explaining the two paths we have to choose.
The jagged one looks more sturdy.
The jagged one seems dirty.
Let's go the faster route.
All right, just wanted to make sure. And he's gonna go for the left path with the jagged rocks.
Got it. Judging it will take about halfway up the mountain right now. Do me a favor. With advantage, roll a d10.
Want me to roll a d10?
Yes, you, Garth.
9.
Nice.
One more.
Nice. Yep. So with advantage because this is kind of going to involve a bit of a skill.
Oh.
But cool.
A
So
9.
9. Everyone else, give me athletic rolls.
Oh no.
And add 9 to it.
Are you serious?
You still add 9 to it.
It's a nat 1 automatic fail now.
Where is there you go. 19.
So 19, 19, 15, 15, 16. Okay.
Mine's 25.
It's nice. Yes, it is.
I got a 33.
All right. Moving up, Garf, you take the time to really help everyone here and there. It's almost like leading various children from your old tribe. You feel almost kind of nostalgic to those days. Helping people on the hunt. Going up, you only do have one accident with Melchior losing his footing. Melchior, out of curiosity, how do you want this net one to play out?
You guys see how I just slip? I don't know.
So you slip? Okay. You slip and kind of gash the left side of your leg pretty badly. You take let's see, that'd be 10 points of slashing damage across your leg as it kind of cuts into your pant leg.
Jeez.
Jesus, did the leg just fall off or what?
No, it was like I rolled a d10 and got a 10.
Wouldn't that be double damage? You took 20 to the leg.
No, it's only for
Oh.
d20s. But despite that little hiccup, everyone
I
gets
can
up
sew it back on.
pretty
I was in
damn
a bit.
fine.
Hold on.
You just feel like okay. You know, take a quick moment to breathe before you see another series of 3 paths. Give me a perception check with advantage. Garth, cool. Beauty. This next bit, the 3 paths in front of you, Garth, will lead you up about maybe another quarter of the way there. Both will probably require some climbing. Option 1 has, at best, a few questionable footholds, but it'd be by far the fastest getting up. It'd be like just a straight shot. Option 2, take a bit longer, but there's basically an awfully big log in the way that's kind of precariously sticking out. Whereas option 3, no obstructions, but it would take you, a couple of the others get up there, a bit longer, probably the longest. And the sun is starting to set.
Again, I turn and ask the group and just begin saying the sun is beginning to set. So we're running out of light. We can either take this path over here, should be the safest, but it will take us the longest, or we have these two over here.
Let's go the fastest. We need to get going. We need to do this fast.
Scanner's kind of like looking at it. Davian is on his arms, like,
Perhaps.
I can care for him if you want. You can trust me.
Quiet you.
I would like to ask about the path of sneaking out. About this one too dangerous?
Alright. Who are you casting it on?
I put my hand on Maury's shoulder and ask, are you okay to go that path? And while I do that, I use Cure Wounds.
I'll be fine.
Awesome. The pain disappears from your leg.
Autumn is going to ask about the path with the log in it, I guess. Is this path, this sort of be like a middle of the road solution for us?
Potentially. It's just that log. You said we'll have to climb over the log, correct?
Yeah, it's sitting there almost like looks like a balancing in place, though you're just not sure how, at this point, how well it's in, unless you... Go ahead.
I was gonna tell the group, I feel like that log may be one of the biggest hazards, simply because if it's being braced by snow and it gets knocked loose and starts rolling downward, multiple people could get knocked back out of the group and launch back downward.
I trust your judgment.
I will make sure you all make it up this.
Even me.
Yes, even you.
He.
Why did it get like flashbacks to like
What a weird.
So what Garf is gonna do is he's gonna start climbing up a little bit, and he's not gonna take the lead anymore. He's gonna start helping people up. That way he can be there to save someone if they need it.
Nice.
Right, taking the rear.
All right. In that case, roll a d12, Garf. With advantage.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No.
I give him my
Right.
inspiration.
Go for it.
Inspiration.
So,
Do you want to use your inspiration on this?
I mean, this sounds like a moment in which we could die.
Nah.
Wait, no. We don't need to waste inspiration because I
Don't
have
waste your inspiration.
bardic
Okay.
inspiration.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
So with Garf being there, it is one at a time because I want to see that slew of them just yet. So you got to have his natural help of 2, but because he's gonna be halfway way up, each of you guys get to do this with advantage, rolling way up there. So who wants to go first?
Cross seems eager.
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right,
He's the
Cross.
lightest.
Roll twice.
What are we rolling?
Let's see. We're gonna go with
Athletics?
let's go with acrobatics. All right, 10. It takes some time to get the big wolf boy up there, Garf, but you're able to kind of grab him by the collar and just kind of, if you want, kind of get him the rest of the way. Any desire how you want to do it? You want to chuck him? You want to just give him a boost?
Oh yeah, I'm just launching him. He can handle it.
Yeah, strength roll.
Launched. Nice.
Let's see the quiet strength.
Fastball special.
Yes. All right. Love it.
Jesus.
You've taken the momentum. You pretty much fastball him up. You hear the slight sound of a yip. Cross disappears up top. You hear this little oof as you land, Cross.
It works.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll go next.
All right. Acrobatics.
Twice, you said?
Yes, that's with advantage.
Yep.
All right. So that'd be 21. Shade, you barely have to blink an eye, and Garf, you just kind of sat there impressed as Shade just spider crawls up there in barely moments.
It's a living.
All right. Who's next? Ooh, me, Hans says. Big man, you won't drop me now, right? The master would be upset.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good move, or should I be worried? He turns to the rest of you. Eye kind of twitching.
I'll make sure. that you
Luke
don't
gives
get
Luke
hurt.
gives him a thumbs up, grinning.
I don't trust the bird.
Iskander will follow Luke and also give a thumbs up and grin.
I still didn't trust that one. I'll go up. All right. Okay. Hans goes up and as he gets up to you, he looks for a second, his eye twitches a little bit, and he just giggles. You have a bear in your head before
Oh my god.
walking the rest of the way.
I'd just throw him at this point.
All right, who's next?
Sure, let's do this.
All right, Loot.
Let's go, one-arm bandit.
Grab his one arm and chuck him by it.
What am I rolling again? I forgot.
Acrobatics.
Oh,
Which you should have no issue with. Yeah.
Oh
there it is.
God! How did he pull that off every goddamn time?
I have no luck dice either.
He just learns how to fly.
I like to say that
But
I
Luke's
kinda-
flying with one wing. He flies in a circle.
I like to say like I do like kind of like an ice skating like twirl in midair, just land elegantly on top.
Perfect.
I'm picturing like those old spin top toys he had in the '90s.
Yes, those.
God dancers.
See, I was more or less imagining him like getting a running start, jumping, and then jumping off my head to do his little spinny shit in the air, and
Yes.
then land gracefully. at the top.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
I feel like
Let it
every
rip.
time that
I
Luke
was-
was a natural 20 on acrobatics just beforehand, he just like mumbles like hardcore parkour.
Parkour.
Aladdin like does the whole thing. Like, here, let me put this plank over for you, and Jasmine just.
Acrobatics is consistently the only thing I'm good at, but let's move on.
Yeah, or you hear he does jump across your head, up, knocking your little bear cowl over your eyes for just a moment. All right, who's next?
I'll go next, I suppose.
Really hoping you go radiant, just to kind of be like.
You could just
I'm up
fly
now.
over.
Yeah.
If you're worried about this.
Doesn't radiant exert heat though?
This is true.
I mean, I could just turn into a bird and fly over.
That is true.
You
Yeah.
could just be Raven mode.
Yeah,
Actually, why haven't you done this whole time?
I didn't want to, but I'll do it now. I'll turn into a bird and I'll just fly up.
That's
All
Turn
right,
into a bird.
Melchior, give me a athletics roll. Okay. You start to fly up, and you start to notice the wind's a bit heavier than you thought. But you're able to really get close enough. Garf using his +2 to kind of whoop you over the top.
Then I'll just transform back.
All right. Who's next?
I guess I'll go.
All right, Wakiko. Team Scribs. All right. All right, Wakiko, you make it up there with 16. How do you want to get? It's kind of like punch your fist in, make it your own footholds.
Yeah, I just start punching my fists and climbing up.
Nice. Okay. Who next?
On will go. Acrobatics. Acrobatics.
Jeez. Like a mountain goat, you barely creeped into the handholds. You just
I'm
kind
a
of
fucking ibex.
Boing, boing,
boing, boing, boing.
You got it. Yay.
All right.
I just imagine Autumn does all that, gets over top. She goes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Autumn is the
That was
flash.
perfect.
She's a serious character. She would never do that.
That's true, too. But she does salute and wink.
I'm getting flashbacks to the cavalry. Oh, not the cavalry. Tracer. Just zip, zip, zip. Cheers, love. The dear folk is here. All right. Let's have Chunks get up there. There. Okay. There we go. Chunks slips and tries their damnedest to get up there, but they barely do.
Aw.
They look at you, kind of horrified at being up really high as they are at you, Garf. Was it trick again? Her legs are wobbling. Don't look down, right?
Yes, don't look down. Just keep going.
Look down?
No, don't.
No, look at
Oh,
Wakiko.
okay. Oh,
Look
God,
at
okay.
Wakiko. Look at
I should've gone.
Wakiko. Look at Wakiko.
Oh, hey,
Look
look.
at me!
Hi, wife.
My-
Can we not do this again, please? Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay.
Don't say bye.
She gets up the rest of the way and just kind of curls around your legs, Wackio. Just kind of. I'll be good. Just...
Makiko gives her a hug and a kiss.
Oh, Chunks.
She pets you as you do. All right. Yikes.
Baby Chunks.
Rowan.
Rowan.
Am I last?
Oh, what the fuck?
Is there anybody else to go before me though?
Rowan wants to go last.
Hi, Chunks. I
Yeah.
love you. Oh, there's such a.
Iskander's gonna go last. So it's
Okay.
you and him back down there.
Alright.
Gander is also carrying Davian, so.
You can toss him.
I'm not gonna toss him.
Like a ragdoll. Just throw him.
All right, Rowan. you make like your footholds that much stronger with your druid craft.
Ignore
And
that.
Hmm?
all right, as Garsar chops your head off,
Oh my
shouting, "There
fucking
can only
I knew I couldn't trust you, you hairy bastard, my ghost says.
fucking stabs him."
Wacha.
You make it up with Garf's help pretty damn easily. All right, Iskander, it's just you and Damien who's starting to stir in your arms.
How tall up is this ledge thing?
It's tall enough that a fully grown Goliath can still be in the middle and still have a good height above your head. So I would say about. We'll die for this. Come on, what's with the nats today for me here?
Oh boy.
80 feet up.
Holy crap! Okay.
80 feet. What is that? Not even 80 feet.
Yeah, so he's gonna take a moment and he's gonna kind of like tie Davian to him more securely before he starts climbing up.
This is sensible.
Yeah.
Right. Walks across like a balance beam. All right.
And then we will start climbing up using some of those holes that Wakiko just punched in the side.
Okay.
Also sensible.
Don't roll that one.
Don't jinx it.
Nice.
Perfect. Beautiful.
You help out by far the heaviest of your group because they also are carrying a whole human being. Pretty handily, Garf, and with everyone up top, it's just you remaining on the side of a mountain with the wind blowing in your ears, your beard majestically flowing in the breeze.
Oh my god.
How long do you think his beard is?
Long enough to look amazing in the
Okay,
wind.
just checking.
It's at least a foot, right?
Probably.
Wizard Bull.
Yarf will start making his way up now too, now that everybody's up there.
Yeah. What you do with these? The sun is just disappearing across the mountains when you see the last leg. At this point, you see the cliffside just above you that you were up before. And you see two paths, kind of ramps as it were. What's this here?
Honing in on making sure there is nothing threatening nearby.
All right. You close your eyes for a moment and sense out in the world around you. You guys sit there for a moment as you just hear the blowing of wind, the cries of like from the hags down below who are now fully awake. But
Idiots.
not much else. Garf, roll a perception check with advantage. Damn, son.
Oh, whatever it is, he finds it.
Ugh.
I got pooped.
We in the mountains.
Definitely. Yes. Correct.
See with your special eye.
My brand.
What do you see with your eyes, Legolas?
Oh, I got you.
I'm taking the Hobbit to Isengard.
My
There's
brand.
there's undead near us.
Oh.
They're about 100 feet away, but it sounds like they're leaving the direction we're going. They're moving away from us, essentially.
All right.
Good. So if we keep
Should-
moving, we won't encounter them?
We'll just stay alert right now.
Should
They
we-
can't come up a surprise.
Should we use anything to help us sneaky along?
It could be beneficial. Autumn.
Alrighty, that's my cue.
The sneak spell.
Okay.
The mountains smell like cherry blossoms for a moment.
Did the deer want us pass gas?
Basically.
Iskander just reaches over and smacks the back of his head.
A simple no, but it's a face.
Be nice.
You'll hurt her feelings.
I
She is
thought
female.
I thought I was. You'd be
I'm not sure
nice.
she's
You
one
might-
Or this guy's comment. Jesus Christ.
I reach in my pocket and hand him a cracker. Here, have some food. Walk back. Here's the cracker bit.
Here, have a Snickers.
Exactly.
You aren't you when you're hungry.
Hans could eat, reluctantly eats the cracker, except for a moment and goes, not bad, before going back into just mocking all of you. You get big coins, I can tell you. Look at me, I have one arm. I'm a special.
Unhealthy mountain or not.
You know, Iskander will kind of just like lean in a little bit. It's like, pretty sure, if need be, we can just bring that bag full of more body parts to your master.
I pull out my drum and cast this on this prick.
Oh shit! No. Oh.
Before you do that, Iskander, make an intimidation roll, please. Alrighty.
He wet his pants.
Yeah. You're gonna do that, right? No, please, no. I have to make it back to my. No, I'll be good. I'll be good, Hans. You'll see. You all see. I'll be good. I'm gonna be quiet now and just go.
Good boy. And he just pats his head and walks on.
Gives you a big
Too late
thumbs
to
up.
throw him off the mountain.
Too late to throw him off the mountain. Actually, now it's perfect.
I mean, if we cut the rope and don't notice, it would. Who knows what have happened to him?
We don't want anything to happen to him. He's just a baby at heart.
A baby.
You're a bad-ish character.
All right.
He's a
baby.
baby.
Garth, last I left off, you had two real avenues ahead of you left. Both ramps covered in snow, but both will lead back up to the path you were. The question is which one to take.
Can I investigate to see which one may be the safest?
Yes, I would. Let's go with a survival roll. Okay. The left one would be the safe way to go. The right one would be instant death. Judging by the fact the snow has been carefully frozen over, the slightest amount of weight will send someone crashing down to their doom.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
To the left.
Should take that path.
To the left.
The death path.
Rowan,
Yeah.
you can take that path if you'd like to.
I'll go with Rowan.
Oh man.
I was kidding.
This is how you all die, apparently.
I was.
I'm not dying this way.
That'd be really sad if Garfield died in the mountain.
Mhm.
Like, that'd be honestly upsetting. Like, all this, and he just died in a mountain.
That's not happening.
Grabs loot and goes, no, it was sarcasm. Let's not.
All right. Fallen Garth, rest of the way. You guys make it up to the back to the path you were. On top of this ledge now, the snow has long come crashing. Still see a few of these spikes you've pounded in to the wall, as well as looks like to be various broken vines from Donner's arms as he was trying to latch himself in. Here and there, you see kind of stuck in the ice still various bits of cloth, the various cloaks they were wearing, these green ratted things, but no sign of the undead around you. What do you guys like to do?
I take the cloth.
All right, you have a very small ratty cloth out of your possession.
Hell yeah.
It's about the size of a handkerchief, and it smells like not like do more like okay. This has been next to a corpse rotting in the ground for about 5 weeks.
Hell yeah.
Nice cologne. What do you call that, ode to corpse?
Yes, and it's made by Tommy Hilfiger.
Hilfiger.
Tommy Pickles.
All right. So, oh, sorry. Looks over to you, Iskander.
Oh my god.
Can we
Tell us
please kill
something.
him? Kill him.
You can talk.
Oh, thank you. It's getting hard to. Are we ready to move along? Huh? The master's home is not this far from here, nor is Lamordia. Unless you want to lead the way, you big skull, tall, scary man.
Wait,
Looks
are
over
you
to you.
talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
I believe
That's scary.
You're pretty scary. Scary.
at this point, I think he thinks we're all.
You're imposing, that's for sure. For sure.
You growl a lot.
You're very grumpy. Grumpy.
All I gotta deal with you, asshole, all day.
Can we not
Excuses.
insult our?
It's just
Words.
loot. Who cares?
Also, your feet stink.
And you talk too much. Let's get going.
I
For what it's
suppose we
worth,
follow.
Mr. Goliath, I don't like the bird one either. He's after
Oh,
my
I will
stuff.
kill you. I will kill you myself. Kill you myself.
He hisses back at you.
All right.
All
I'm
right, let's get
gonna
going.
glare at him.
All right.
Damn it! I don't have luck dice for this.
You guys continue off into the mountainside. As the sun starts to set, you eventually bend around a corner as you see, for the first time after many hiccups, Lamordia in front of you.
Oh, this just got a lot more ominous, didn't it?
The city itself looks like various homes and buildings on top of one another. In the distance, you see a very looming castle with occasional lights flickering here and there. It's quiet, but not undead. You smell in the air various smells like pork, as well as the clinking of bells, like cattle bells. The wind for what it's worth is nowhere near in sight, though the looming sounds of a storm, various cracking sounds of thunder, are far, far behind you, but looming close.
Not a cheery looking place, huh?
Is this where your master is?
It needs more cowbell.
It's Barovia. Nothing is cheery looking here.
Well, you naysayers, it is by far the best city in this entire godforsaken land. Strata's come up here. It's too cold for him to come up here. And Master
I
said,
like
me too. It's the last real sanctuary for all things good and decent here in Barovia.
What are you doing here then?
Oh god. He said
Just so
it,
you
not
know,
me.
you're on my list.
So are
What
you.
list?
You.
There's apparently a list.
He brings a little
Oh,
notebook
boy.
and starts to write fiercely in it. Before
Can I?
just
I'm gonna.
closes it.
Can I snatch the notebook out of his hand?
Try to make a dexterity roll.
Solid dexterity.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right.
Oh, how I wish I had luck dice. How I wish I'd known my luck dice would have gotten wasted. I would make this guy my bitch.
Too bad you can't.
No, I can't. Can I?
Welcome to the world of a regular player.
Yeah.
I miss my luck dice too, Loot. I know how you feel.
I mean, I didn't know it'd be wasted. I'll be right back.
All right. Trying to think of.
Contested Dex.
No.
Oh.
I'm just gonna throw this down. Hans looks over at Loot. He comes up and snaps his fingers before casting this on him.
Oh shit.
Wait, who's doing that?
Hans is casting on Loot as he tries to reach for his notebook.
I'm gonna counterspell it. Don't cast magic. Don't cast magic on my friends.
He's trying to take
I don't
my
care. Don't cast magic on my friends.
I just see Loot in the background snapping his feathers in a Z formation.
Oh god.
You know what? You're on my list too. He just takes out his pen with a little frill, which you notice actually is has a feather tied to it, but it is like moth-ridden and flimsy looking. It is essentially a string with various other tied to it.
I'm
Now
gonna,
what?
Dots down with his feather quill.
I was gonna touch his book with the tip of the sun sword and say, "Your list doesn't mean anything to me."
Get intimidation roll.
25.
Okay. You're off the list. Okay. See, you're on the good list. You see, look, he opens the book and you see one side has a frowny face, other side has a smiley face. One of them has one-armed bird jerk, followed by angry pale man, which now has been furiously scratched out to be very nice pale man on the happy side.
Very nice pale man.
Neither of your lists mean anything to me.
He's
That's a
kind
very
of
nice list.
slings it to the back.
Pat.
Yeah.
Shall we continue?
I
Mm-hmm.
believe, yes, we should, before the storm arrives.
Surely there's an inn here, something that we can check into.
Yes, there's should be something. Otherwise, you're welcome to stay at the Masters.
I actually haven't gotten to use this before, so this is gonna be fun.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Ignoring Hans, you kind of pick over to the front gate to find a guard standing there. Tired, old, bit of his nose is beat red from the blistering snow. He looks like the kind of guy you want to go to get information here. What you like?
I am. I am back. My internet died.
Welcome back.
I love how you said it in the voice of the guard.
Thanks.
So,
I don't know.
Hans, I see you have some friends.
Friends is a loose word.
No, he has friends. Slaps his back.
Yeah. She's just twiddling his fingers at this point. Garf, what would you like to ask the guard?
Want to ask him where's a good place to stay as far as an inn? Is there an inn kind of like how we have in Velaki, get something to eat? There's a bar, place for us to unwind and relax, as well as any other shops and things like that here in town.
Can't say much about shops, but there is an inn here. The Page of Cups. It's a small joint. There's a man there, William. He should be able to help you out.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for your help.
No problem. Welcome to Lamordia. Avoid the church.
What's wrong with the church?
Why?
1, condemned. 2, burdened with shit that visitors don't want to deal with. Best make like the rest of us here and just ignore it.
What kind of shit that you don't want to deal with?
He looks over at Hans. The freakish kind.
Ah,
Do give my condolences to the burgomaster, Hans. Hans just glares before hissing at the guard and scurrying off past him into the town. My advice, be wary of that freak. Doctor can be all right in his own state of mind, but that one, I don't trust.
Neither do we.
It's okay. We hate him too. Hate him too.
that's why we were asking you for the best place to stay. I wasn't going to immediately trust staying with his master or whatever he said.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Wouldn't hurt to go say hello at least once while you're in town, but
Absolutely.
yeah. Take care of yourselves. Be safe.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
Hold that thought after a few days here. It's not sure what it's like out there in the rest of the valley. Lamortia's had some odd turns as of late.
Odd turns how?
Would you mind elaborating?
Undead walking, graves going empty.
Oh, that sounds alright.
Yeah,
Uh,
just get to the page of the cups. Tell tell them. Yeah, talk to William. Tell him. Damn it! Should I? Are you guys good, chaps? I got a favor I could maybe get you guys a discount there, but
We're the best.
They definitely are. Not me so much.
oh.
Keeps a bit more humor in these lands. Yeah, tell him Robin sent you. Should be fine there.
Are you Robin of Luxley?
Thank
Who?
you very much, Robin. It was nice
Do
to
you
meet
know Batman?
Who's
All
Batman?
right, you know what? Tell him Robin didn't send you. Assholes.
Ignore them. I apologize. It's you
That
see what
was-
we have to deal with on a daily basis.
He's the biggest asshole here.
Fair enough.
Rowan, here's a cookie.
I'm not my sister. Slaps your hand and walks away.
bites your hand. I'm
Rowan,
trying to-
you're really gonna deny food? All right, and he puts it back in his bag.
That is something hard. Bite your hand. So
No, slap. He slaps his hand.
Slaps,
Not-
not bites.
I thought you said bite. I'm sorry.
That would be
Yeah,
something
that's what I
Harmony would
thought.
do.
Yeah,
She would still be attached to his finger with the
Right, there we
fucking
go.
cookie in her mouth.
Walking further in, walking into the town, you find a little town square. It's about the same size as the one back in Cinderfall when this whole journey started. So there's various shops closed, boarded up. But so it's easy really to spot out the page of cups pretty easily. The sign itself is wooden, kind of frozen over, but you still see the cup itself with a little writing pen sticking out the top, with the lights itself glowing from the inside. Where you stand, you hear the slight sound of music within.
Garf is just gonna go ahead and go on in.
All right.
Go in.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Everybody else, I'm assuming is following.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Do this real quick. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm gonna go make tea real quick.
Yeah, if you guys actually, I was planning to do a little quick break, so I have to use the bathroom myself. So you want to do that real quick when I finally get the song set up? Because there's one got lost.
Oh yeah, me too. I need to.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
thanks.
I'm gonna go put food in the toaster.
Yeah.
Body break.
I'll make some
Bathroom
coffee.
break.
I'll make some coffee.
Oh gosh, shit! Damn it! I forgot about
Yes!
it.
Yes!
Except what? What's going on?
It's the start and order music.
It's the Strat and order music.
Oh,
Still.
ha 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 ha. Nice. All right, we got you.
God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Quick 10-minute. See you guys soon.
Meow, meow, meow.
Sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we listening to Law and Order?
Yes.
Why? Are we cops again?
No, but we wish we were.
That's fair. Sleepy Garfield noises.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Dweeb Chat betrayed you?
Yeah. Shiki is my only friend in there now.
You know, I thought you were about to say y'all really had a falling out. That I was like, oh, then it's petty stuff. Never mind.
Oh, that's right. We
She
just
is my
enjoyed
only
Uno
friend.
last night, didn't we?
Shiki is my only friend.
That was great.
I gotta
What
get
did
my
they-
favorite
what did they
screenshot
do
from
to
that.
you?
Hold on. Hold on. I'll find.
We decimated
I'll
Natty and
find the,
Uno.
That was great. I was the only one that didn't contribute because I was doing secret stuff.
Super secret stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna screenshot your Kirby post that you did, Shiki.
Yes, please. That post was so fucking funny.
Adventures in Uno. I get really angry. I said some mean stuff to Air that I kind of regret to this day. And Jen, too. I was pretty mean to Jen.
To be fair, Jen did like +4 you like 4 times.
Here you go, Garfield. This was me the whole round. I had like 6 yellows and 2 blues. That was what I had.
And we
And a
managed
+4.
and we managed to keep it from Shiki. I mean, we managed to keep it yellow, not yellow, for the longest time.
And like I kept drawing +4s and wild cards to like switch it, so that's why I was like, I said fucking yellow.
Nope. You're blue now.
Ranger.
I had a good time. I don't know
remember-
about you, Natty.
I remember leaving that game so heated. I wanted to kill something. And unfortunately, Jen and Air were the ones sitting by me, so they were the ones I had to kill. But yeah, Garfield, if I was actually like talking about friendship ended with dweeb chat, I wouldn't have put it in like the general chat. I probably would have messaged counselor chat going like, hey, I want to kick everybody in dweeb chat out of Crystal Lake Gaming now.
Do it.
Nay, that's gonna be a little bit hard because I'm also a mod.
Oh, I'll be right back.
That's funny. This particular cup of tea's thing on the back of it said, "Do not let your anger be misplaced." As Natty was telling her story about, they were close.
Don't worry, my anger at all. I mean, Jen and Air both hurt me multiple times, but Para was the main offender for the most parts. He started a +2 train.
Ooh, I'm looking at my stats and I have 6 subscribers this
Ow,
month.
motherfucker! Oh my god.
Can you see if I'm still subscribed to you,
What did you
Garfield? Because
do?
I still need to change credit
Oh, you are.
cards and shit. Okay.
You are.
Because mine expired.
You saw the subscriber badge.
You okay there,
Okay.
Doug?
Yes.
You're still the
sounding like
number
you
2
warmed
tipper as
yourself.
well, right behind Hobo with he has 102 more than you now.
The boiling water, I poured it on my lap.
I
So I
don't
was
know.
laughing about that because it hurt. Isn't that how you deal with pain? You laugh at it?
Most of the time.
Hey, folks. Oh, God, that's right.
What? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
What happened?
Chaos.
Not entirely sure.
He's like, that's right.
I think he
Just had a Joker
know.
moment.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is this better? Can people hear me now?
Yeah, I've been
Yes.
just listening to you from. I was gonna say something, but then I thought, well, maybe she did that on purpose, where she's just.
Yeah, I thought so too.
You've been
Well,
muted this whole time.
I was trying to. I know I was just trying to talk louder, so we could use one mic and not have an echo. But
Let's try.
hello, how's this?
Because that way that's be extra sensitive and she'll pick you up.
So then I just mute myself now.
Yeah,
Hold on. Hold on.
I mean, you can put on push to talk.
I could.
Push to talk would probably be very helpful in this situation, actually.
Alright, then I'll put myself to push to talk to then.
Let me do that real quick.
I know that's what Lily and Garen do over on Fireborn. They're usually in the same room, and Garen is a loud motherfucker, so he has to put on push to
How's
talk.
this? Does this work?
You sound fine. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm also drawing right now, so it's like, okay, gotta do
Yeah.
your thing.
Hey Garfield,
Hmm.
PlayStation 3 have a rest mode?
I have no clue. I actually never owned a 3.
'Cause
I think it
forgot.
does. Yeah.
I've forgotten
I
how to
believe
use
so.
it.
Yeah.
How to find
Speaking of
PlayStation 3's rest mode?
Oh, it does not.
Okay.
I can hear you, Flint. You were just very quiet. Flintworth, speak to me.
Speak.
Okay.
You're still quiet, but you're speaking.
It sounds oddly clear.
It's because I'm using my headset mic.
Oh. It's clear, it's just quiet for me. I turned you up to 200 though.
Hello.
Hello, Clarice.
What?
He used the Hannibal Lecter voice there. Hello, Clarice. Then he like sniffs the air around her.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know, I always felt bad for the dude in what was it, the dragon or the red dragon or whatever, those Silence of the Lamb movies.
Yeah, the red dragon.
Yeah, that dude. I don't know why, but like he was crazy. But I had that slight. I feel so bad for you. Why do you have to be such a dickhead? Why can't you?
I'm
Why
gonna
can't
check
you
on my
just-
food real quick.
But I love those. I love those movies.
Mhm.
Other
Oh,
than
no.
that one.
Big, huge shades are back.
The only one I haven't seen is the one that doesn't have Anthony Hopkins. Manhunter.
I haven't seen that one. I don't think.
It's a Hannibal Lecter movie, but it's the first one, and it doesn't have Anthony Hopkins in it.
Ah.
Kind of, I think if I remember right, it tells the story of how he got caught and put in prison.
Ooh.
Hannibal Lecter.
No, I said ooh, not who.
Oh,
I was like, I'm so confused. Sorry, I don't speak plain.
no, you're fine.
Redneckanese.
I'm learning how to
Let's see.
understand your
Silence of the
recognize,
Lambs.
so it's okay.
Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, Red Dragon. Is there only 4?
There's Hannibal Rising, which is a prequel.
That's what I'm saying. Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Rising, Red Dragon.
And then
And then that one, right? Manhunter.
I thought there was more.
Manhunter was the first one that was filmed. Then there was Silence of the Lambs, and there was Red Dragon. Then there was Hannibal, and then there's Hannibal Rising, and then now there's a TV show.
I don't even count that as a part of that franchise, though. Just about. Oh no! Damn it! Bad storm.
What?
My tea bag fell out in my tea. I was dunking it.
Oh. Time to go fishing.
It's biodegradable for shit. It biodegraded directly in the bottom of my cup. It did its job. I just wish it hadn't have done it so quickly.
Oh my god.
That's a strong ass cup of tea.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Sounds delicious.
It will be. Throws
put
tea
in
bag at you.
You put any sugar in it? Or you don't put any sugar in it?
This is South.
So you dump a fucking pound of sugar. Got it. I gotcha.
No. But
It doesn't always take a pound. You just keep
it's
going
gotta
until
be
it's sweet enough.
Sweet.
Just keep going until it's sweet enough.
Exactly, but usually like a teaspoon of sugar. Just that's all it takes.
That's why I drink my tea sweet too.
I need more than that.
Oh, I usually put half a, like, you know, the measuring scoop that was like a cup, like a whole corner of one of those in that cup of tea. It'd be like a third of a cup of sugar.
I like
Jesus, woman.
how I was kind of relaxed. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna chill out. And then this music came on. I'm like, wait, I don't know where this music is from.
Do you? Please tell me you do.
It's Sam and Max.
Yeah, someone got it.
I fucking love those games. I was so surprised.
I'm so proud of that. You get a point of inspiration for catching on to where the Office music came from.
Hell yeah.
In fact,
Because I have good taste.
you do. In fact, all the music from last week's session was from Sam and Max, barring the Law and Order theme.
Oh man, I'm not sure how I didn't catch that at all. I guess I just couldn't hear it clearly.
Possibly, yeah.
So
no.
midnight, do you put milk inside your tea?
Sometimes, especially if it's Earl Grey.
Yeah.
This
Some
one-
steamed milk inside that. Mm-hmm.
Oh god, yeah. That's like, and then I curl up in my nest corner and hide. And that's I'm like, yes. Till this cup is empty, do not mess with me. Okay, the cup's empty now. You can you can come in.
Pokes midnight.
What? What?
I said poke.
Oh. Well, if it's from you, I'll accept it. It's fine.
Yay.
Yeah, this one is a eucalyptus tea, or like it's supposed to help you breathe, is what it's supposed to do. And I haven't had to hit my inhaler, but like once in the last 3 days, so I think it might be working, but it could be the placebo effect.
I mean, I already gave him water.
But
No, I'll let the dog starve.
I don't think milk would go good in it. It's like very medicinal flavored. Like it'd be like milky licorice, I think.
Nice.
I'm not sure I would like milky licorice.
That doesn't sound appetizing at all.
It really doesn't.
Mm-mm. But right now, I have a mouthful of seeds from it because the bag busted in my cup. I'm gonna read the tea leaves at the end.
My grandma used to do that with coffee grounds. Like
Oh, that's so cool.
in Turkish coffee.
Oh. Was she good at it? Did it ever come true?
Sometimes. I think I have a picture of one of my coffee grounds.
Press F to pay respects.
My coffee
This
grounds
team-
just look like hooded figures.
Oh.
It's a sign. The Raven Queen is trying to reach out to you, Melchior.
This was from like a few years ago, so way back then she had her claws in me.
She's like, I have.
I haven't made Turkish coffee in a while. I should.
See, like, I see Audrey too.
I was so tempted to try work out Audrey in when I was doing back with the Wizard of Wines.
Nice. Yeah, inside that coffee grounds, I don't see hooded figures.
I see like a guy,
Or maybe the things from Tremors.
Oh, the
Graboids.
I can see Trevor's. Like if I just look at it first, I see like a man's face in the middle, and then two hooded figures behind him.
I can also see a pregnant woman.
I need outlines.
That front right side, like the top bit is her head, and then the break in the white, the lines that happens in the black. That's like the shoulders, and then you follow it down, and then how it curves is the belly, and then the other white line that's in there is her arm.
I can see that then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for me, in like the direct middle, that like part with like the zigzag, like black side, white side, that looks like a face to me covered in shadows, and then like the two white bits to his left and right are the faces, and the black bits around them are the hoods, with like the rest of the black being cloaks, I guess.
I can see the pregnant woman thing. Kind of behind her belly, it looks like she's kind of pointing up at the sky. Like in a nonchalant way.
It's like a coffee ground Rorschach test. What do you see?
I was about to say we're about to like we're about to start pulling out Rorschach pictures and post them. Okay, guys, what do you see? Let's analyze this.
The thing next to her looks like a really like cartoonish, like lanky, skinny-faced man.
The thing next to
with
her,
broad shoulders.
The first thing I saw was some sort of like weird dragon thing.
That's also fair.
Because the thing that's close to her head, I see a dragon face, and the rest of it could be like the neck and like the wings and stuff, like crunch down.
Wait, where is this? I'm looking.
That's some interesting stuff.
Just overall,
You know what it
like
looks
a very,
like?
cartoon. Go ahead.
To me, it kind of looks like a hooded figure, but it also kind of looks like the Boogie Oogie Man, like a shadow cut out of the Oogie Boogie Man from A Nightmare Before Christmas.
I can see that too. Like, what I think is interesting about this is like once somebody mentions something, I feel like it's a lot easier to see it.
Oh yeah.
And a shark. There's a shark.
Yeah.
A little baby.
Oh god. Have gun.
No baby shark.
I see a girl holding up an apple core.
Baby shark, doo, 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 doo.
Or somebody being dangled from a hook of some sort, like a claw. It looks like looking.
Oh, it's the claw. Run from it. You're scared of it.
I mean, in a way, you could take that as like a David and Goliath thing. Like the little person, severed the head and is holding the head of the giant on the other hand.
Okay, I also see if you turn your head to like the left and look at it, then it's kind of like a giant alligator turtle, and inside the mouth is somebody about to get chomped.
Cave, yeah, kind of like a cave painting warning.
Fascinating stuff.
I like it.
Sorry, Flint, we've hijacked your game for Rorschach.
No, that's fine. I think we're still waiting for people to come back anyway.
We are?
When I turn my head
Oh,
to the side, what are we waiting for?
Yeah, I put it.
Who has it pressed F?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of waiting. That's fine. Like that's real quick. 'Cause I know. See, Natty, Autumn, Garf's here. Maury's definitely here. Midnight, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, Pixie.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you pressed F. Duh. Para. The rat bastard has not returned. Okay.
I said sure.
Oh, there you are.
There he is.
Haha. See, everyone's here.
All right, Cross as well. Okie dokie then. And with that, that's it, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, hang on. So as you guys enter the tavern itself, you come to a familiar sight you've seen in Brovia so far. It's like many taverns you've seen. It not too many patrons, a few people with that one weirdo always hanging out in the beams up above.
God, he's always there.
It's a good luck charm.
He's stalking us.
What the fuck? I can't believe I didn't see that before. We were playing this game for like half a year, and I didn't notice that guy in the shadow.
That is too
Oh
funny.
yeah.
I
Wait.
cannot believe it.
Wait, what?
She didn't know he was
Oh,
up
you're
there that
right.
whole time.
Oh, apparently I'm glad I'm not the only one.
This is a Rorschach test in its own right.
Yeah. I noticed him because I thought
Behold,
that he was
there's
gonna
also
kill
a
us.
boar head right over there.
Guess what?
And a deer
There's a
head.
person.
More had I noticed.
If you
Is it
look in
deer
this
head?
shadow
And a
right
deer
here,
head right there.
if you look at this shadow right
Oh, you're
here,
right.
you can see Strahd with Papoose on his back, carrying a baby Scribs.
And there's a door. And there's
What?
another door.
And a man in the door. No, I'm just kidding.
And there's a bottle.
There's also a trap door over here.
But
You
yeah,
have to
that
s-
dude.
When you have to stare at a cursed image for as long as we've had.
We see
I-
all the things.
I was going to get a different tavern image, but after a while, it's like, you know what? It kind of defeats the point of just setting the mood right away and getting into it.
It's a familiar image at this point.
Yeah. Kind of like
You've seen one tavern, you've seen them all.
basically, it's kind of why I don't bother. I just besides the point. You guys enter the tavern, and you see overall 3 people. You see an old man, scraggly beard, behind the tavern itself, polishing a few glasses, but filling up another here and there for his patrons. An older, elderly woman, a man, and what looks like to be a tiefling in about, I want to say their 30s, with a blue cloak with red skin.
Hmm.
As you enter, Garf, the man behind the bar looks over to you. Oh, this guest, come in. Let me. Oh God, shit! I should have. Pardon me. It's not too often we get.
You're good. It's okay.
Yeah.
We understand.
He bows. Thank you. Welcome to the Page of Cups. I'm William. How may I be of service?
Robin actually sent us to speak with you. We're travelers and just looking for a place to stay for the night.
Oh, is that really? And he's here. He sent you here to pay off his tab.
That much he did not.
Sorry, I had to. I had to. I see he's calling in a favor. That's fine. That's fine. As long as I don't have to pay off my tab to him. Trust me, never gamble with the man. I'll be good. How many rooms will you need? One, none.
7.
Sorry, mic was muted. Wakiko, how many rooms to all your wives do you need?
She has one wife with her, please.
I was making a joke.
We could share rooms, of course.
Wakiko's gonna have an orgy tonight.
I mean,
Down shade.
Must resist urge to use they be fucking. Okay.
What?
They be fucking.
Oh.
Hey guys, well, who would like their own room and who's sharing a room?
I'll share a room. I don't care. Place to sleep's a place to sleep.
That's fine with me. I don't care.
You can share with me, Rowan.
Yes.
Meow.
I'll share with Cross.
I already know who Autumn is sharing her room.
Obviously.
Do we, though?
same with Wakiko.
You never know. You might want to go sleep with the ladies.
Have a sleepover, pillow
Shade.
fight.
There's no shame in double dipping.
Shade needs to look into her funds real quick. Do I have my money?
Make an investigation check. Reaching in to your bag, Shade, you pull out looks like to be a bag pretty hefty with coin. You pull it out and look closer at it, and you realize it kind of squishes a little bit beneath your fingertips.
Oh no.
Kind of what?
You notice that it has a bit of a wrapper around it.
Oh my god. I undo the wrapper.
To reveal a nice hearty chocolate coin.
I'll tear him apart.
Garf chimes in and offers to pay for Shade's room.
Thank you. That was all I had.
Out of curiosity, is my coin purse also sticky?
Nope, it's real coin.
Okay.
Wait, question real quick. Did Shade keep their weapon from the Dreamland?
Did we keep our stuff from Dreamland?
Yep,
we did.
You all did. Yep, Shade kept their bucket of fuck it.
So did that money that we got instead come over with us?
That it did.
Yeah.
So Shade, you should have 1,000 gold, correct?
But Shade, make a history check.
Uh-oh. It's cat murder all over again.
With advantage, Shade.
Pretty much.
With that 11 easily, Shade, remember that what got you this whole mess in the first place is that you lost a bet with Dashier. A large sum of money that resulted in you getting a fight with that bard. You get this gut feeling that you've now paid off your debt at the cost of your freedom. All your gold is now chocolate.
Alright, so I'm paying for Shade's room.
Damn it.
I'll cover Rowan and I's room.
Pitch in.
All right. Altogether,
Splitties.
that'll be about 20 gold for the night. Unless you plan here to be here a while.
We don't know how long we're going to be here at the moment.
All right. How about this? With your good word from Robin, we'll say 35 a night with food and drink included.
That sounds fair to me.
Good.
This is
The
fair.
rest of you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
This is agreeable.
All right. So you hand out the gold and goes off to get ready at the rooms. And oh, before I forget, should I prepare a round for you all real quick, or are you need a second to find yourselves?
Garf just chuckles like, you don't have to ask me twice.
I'd like
Hold on.
I'd like your
What sort
strongest,
of
please.
drink do you carry?
What sort of drink? Well, we have a few bottles from the Wizard of Wine, and a few barrels of well, something that resembles alcohol. It smells, what I've been told, a bit like formaldehyde, but it's quite a kick when you need it.
I
might need
embalming fluid.
Autumn is going to take this time to remind people of the strange seeds we found in the Wizards of Wine's wine. That one?
We call the ale the Grave Digger, by the by.
So we should be careful of what we drink.
Did you say you had mead, sir?
Possibly. That may cost at least extra gold piece per cup, though. It's quite rare nowadays.
Can
I'm
I
okay
just
with
get some
this.
clean water?
Sure, I'll go knock some snow off the roof and heat it up. It's usually how we keep most of our water here. I'll be
That's
back.
fine.
I actually wouldn't mind a glass of mead myself. It's been a long time.
Hey, Tora, thank you for the follow. Welcome to this stream. Appreciate you stopping by.
Hello. All right. So he goes and gets you guys all your various drinks. I heard a mead, some water. So
I'll take a meat as well.
listen- Okay. There's also the Grave Digger's special, the basically formaldehyde concoction that's been fermenting in some who knows where. That kind of makes your nose curl. for
I'm
those
going
who
with
tried.
mead. I'm not doing that.
I'm curious what the Gravedigger is, so Wakiko's gonna take that.
Okay,
Oh,
you get
God.
yours for free. Any of those who grab a mead, the drug one.
One more gold piece.
Yeah, one gold piece. Well, it's per a person. Like you can't go to your gold stash and throw in a gold piece for it because it's so rare in this part of the world.
I'll just
I'm just trying to keep track of my gold is all.
Just so you know, Shade, you have now currently 1,000 gold chocolate pieces. Each one you can only eat 10 at a time. After that, you will get a tummy ache. But before that, you eat 10 a day, and each one gives you a half a temporary hit point.
Don't give those to Cross.
Hilda.
I just grumpily shove one in my mouth.
You hear a slight.
Oh my god.
I love it.
As your temporary hit points go up by a 0.5.
A 0.5.
I am horrified at the time I actually used the Sword of Pack and I actually used the Power Pellet that's on it.
Waka, 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 waka.
I need to get that sound effect together, but yes.
It goes up 1.5 or just
0.5. So effectively,
okay.
if you eat 10 a day, you get an extra like 5 temporary hit points a day.
I'm gonna
Eat-
eat another just to
Even?
move it up to even. Yeah, even.
A whole 1 hit point.
There's one whole hit point there.
Oh my god.
Wait, do I even need a paper room? I can just go outside and use my blanket of fortitude.
This is
I
true.
thought you traded it.
No.
No.
No, I didn't. I decided
Ah.
against that because I was like, oh, that'd be too difficult.
Technically, yeah, you can sit up anywhere, even inside your room, and have a full-on blanket fortress inside there.
Hell yeah.
With all the hot cocoa you could want.
I'm gonna go to the room, one of the rooms, and sleep. But before I do, I close the door, and I take out a fancy little glove, and just make the odd gesturing of a wall.
All right. So I can't remember how long that lasts, but for the time being, until you speak again, there is now a mime wall in front of it, sealing yourself in.
And I sleep. I need my hit points back and my spell slots back.
Okay.
Did you just make yourself a privacy wall inside the room?
Yes, yes, I did.
Yes.
The magic
And the
cease
good part about it,
once
he
your
is now quiet.
concentration is broken, though. So if you fall asleep, does your concentration break?
I mean, I can just take a rest.
If you want to get all your spell slots back, you'd have to be asleep for 8 hours. But for the sake of this scene, I'll allow the thing to stay up because you're that focused on being left the thick alone that you dream about the wall all night long.
I mean, yeah.
Wall.
You and the wall go on a date.
Okay, let's do this fairly though. Roll a d20 to see if you keep your concentration in your sleep. So maybe you think of like donuts or toilets. You do. You think of the wall the entire night.
There you go, and I get all my shit back. Yay!
It's not the greatest of dreams, but hey, you know you're safe.
It just if you happen to get into my dreamscape, like it'd be like a Casablanca with the wall hitting on the plane.
Here's looking at you, wall.
That even if I was me, I would have like the whole Pink Floyd The Wall soundtrack going on the whole night long.
There you go.
All in all, it's just another brick in the wall.
Loot has visions of this strange. Loot has vision of this strange orange man chanting about a wall.
Okay,
Oh, God.
No. No. You should,
Okay.
you should have
Streaming, no
dreams.
politics.
You
No
should have
politics.
dreams of like dancing
I
flowers.
didn't
and
say
weird
who.
hammers.
I just made a subtle reference until you guys made it.
Hera. Really?
Star.
You brought it up.
You brought it up.
You brought attention to it.
Hey, can we get back to the game?
Yeah.
How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Exactly.
I want to drink the grave digger. I want to see what happened.
I feel like Wakiko's about to die.
Okay, Wakiko.
The pie all over again.
Give me a concentration saving throw.
A constitution?
Constitution, yes, Constitution. Okay. You take a sip, and your tongue burns horrendously for a moment before it goes numb. As your body is all this kind of fun feeling to it, as the world starts to kind of.
Am I getting high again?
Out.
Yep.
You look around and Chunk's
God damn
eyes
it.
go really big to really tiny back and forth. And you hear this slight little, "Are you okay, honey?" As you feel super relaxed, man. It is like cloud 9. And as you say, big text balloons come out of your mouth that spell out as you talk.
Oh my god.
We've entered the Wakiko verse.
Kiko, you've got to stop putting strange shit in your mouth.
I got the perfect scene for this. Here, Shiki.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I just wonder how many times you can get me wasted or high in this goddamn gameplay because I'm so stupid.
Is that your goal?
All right.
I mean, at this
You
rate.
can manage it without dying?
Oh god.
Wakiko, roll a d6, please.
Ooh.
Oh no.
For the next 24 hours in game, you have 3 temporary hit points as your entire ability to feel anything has gone numb.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So wait, do I add that on top of my hit points, or am I? Do I
Yes,
only?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your
There's a temporary-
temps.
Yeah.
So you get
Okay.
temporary 3 hit points as you can like walk into a wall and not feel a thing, even though your head would be gushing blood.
I have no legs.
Wakiko's gonna go over to Garfsar and be like, "Try this," but it probably comes out as a mumbled mess.
No, you can tell perfectly, but your vision's like.
I don't think you want to try
I'm
that.
good.
I was so waiting for him to just open his mouth and talk, and she just shoves it in. Try it.
Try it.
I think I'm gonna stick with the mead, Wakiko.
Talk big game, won't drink.
What?
Oh no.
Try it.
No.
Oni said you were pussy.
Garvzar takes the glass of her and begins chugging.
Oh,
She starts clapping and hollering.
Oh.
Garf. Constitution save, buddy.
Slow motion Autumn.
I hate you, Shiki, right now.
Hey!
Oh.
Yay!
Garf, you go, and it is like that feeling you get when you have a really bad case of heartburn, as it is just, you almost feel like you almost have to kind of hold back, almost vomiting this happening. But you go and down it. As Wakio's like horns turn into these big little things of flowers, as their eyes turn into little hearts and smiley faces, and everything turns like a almost Technicolor Beatles music video.
What the fuck was this?
Good, right?
Garf, for chugging the whole thing, roll 2d6.
Oh shit!
See, you say that you hate me, but I'm over here giving you fucking 8 extra hit points.
It's 8 extra hit points for the next 48 hours as you lose all feeling in your skin.
For the next 48 hours.
I'm sorry, you're gonna try and feel your face and be like, where's my face?
Where's my eyebrows?
Where are my eyebrows?
I knew somebody who did that too. He'd be like, Jim, yeah, I can't feel my teeth.
I feel like Wakiko
No.
would go around the room now and be like, hit me, hit me.
Garf starts going to walk around like Darla from Finding Nemo and just pull his bear hat down going, I'm a bear! They live in the forest! Roar!
Oh god! Autumn is extremely concerned.
Your mean tastes sensible and all right for the most part.
Autumn sips her mead in the corner, looking more and more worried as she watches Wakiko and Garfstar and doesn't know what to do to stop.
Akiko's gonna look over at Autumn and be like, wanna try too? Can't get more?
No, thank you. I'm
But it's
fine.
free.
No,
Free.
thank you. I'm fine.
Drink, drink, drink.
No, that's
Oh god, the
fine.
bad
I'm
acid
fine.
trip.
I'm just sipping my mead, trying not to laugh right now.
Can
Look
Wakiko?
at Mel here. Should we do something?
Wakiko's gonna look over at Shade
What can we do?
and
Something?
Don't look at me.
Should we take it
give
away
20
from them?
gold if drink.
I think the damage is already done.
20 gold?
20 gold.
It's not worth it. Don't do it.
Can make 30.
Don't do it,
30?
Shade.
30 if drink.
Shade, please. I know we barely know each other, but I'm trying to look out for what's best for you here. Don't. They're clear. Something is wrong with that drink. It's clear as day.
You do need the gold, though.
That's 30. That's 30 gold.
Thank you.
What? I don't owe this person anything.
What are you doing? Are you encouraging that?
You know what? 40. Make 40 if drink.
Wakiko.
Yes.
Wakiko, no.
Oh dear.
Shade, no.
40 if drink.
Don't drink it.
Dear lady, that's 40 gold though.
Dear lady.
That's 0.
You can have mine. Here, just take my drink. It's fine. Don't drink. Just
We'll
don't
only
do
get
it.
40 for gold gravedigger.
Autumn like looks around to try and find anyone who's like also on the same page as her here, but probably no.
Garf looks up to Autumn and goes, "Wee!"
As Garp is sitting in the chair making the flapping noises.
Aw, he thinks he can fly.
Iskander went upstairs. Because he put Damien in a bed.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to see how many people I can get to drink the Gravedigger.
I hate you for this. I fucking hate you for this.
I got you 8 extra hit points.
Garfield, look at the video I posted.
I am. Polar bear.
Autumn's like, I need an adult.
40 gold, take or leave.
Yeah.
The adult.
Yes, that's me later when I get
I wouldn't do it. Because you see that big idiot over there? He can hold his liquor. And he just took one drink of that, and he's tripping balls. Do you want to be like that?
Actually,
Auga!
actually, it's a common misconception that he can hold his liquor. But anyway, the point is,
I don't want to hurt his pride. He's high, okay?
we're not.
Last time I checked, dear lady, you fell asleep on my tummy because you can't do shit either.
It okay.
Point
You can't
of
feel
fucking
anything.
inspiration. I love it.
You ever think that Strahd like stride in on Garfield at this moment? It's like, what the fuck is even happening?
No, Strahd's going, I lose to these fucking idiots.
I think he likes to tune in on us and call it like Comedy fucking Central. Next time on Misfits.
Shade. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yep. Yeah, you don't see anything wrong with downing that drink for the money. Like poison.
I'll waste the slot for this.
Each case. You do not sense any poison from that stuff. It is actually might be quite good for you, even though it's probably you get the sense that it has been laced with a whole lot of antibiotics and painkillers. Designed almost. As you look, actually, you can sense the bottle nearby. Look at the little label. This drink, designed by the doctor's finest assistants, is designed to help you get to an early grave, whether it's by nap or by misstep down a flight of stairs. Please drink responsibly, preferably tied to a chair.
I can smell colors.
Wait, does this imply that
For
that one
person-
fucker made this?
It was a bad time to take a sip of my drink.
So not much has changed. He can still smell colors. Okay.
For personal reasons, I cannot drink that drink. However, I have 40 gold pieces that I am willing to trade for 40 other gold pieces. And the best part about these coins right here is that you can eat them. They are made of chocolate and they are delicious. What do you say?
You suck at bartering.
No. I have a use for chocolate. I can make things for people back home if I have sweets. I will give you 40 gold pieces for your 40 gold chocolate pieces.
It's a deal!
All right, you get 40 Dashier chocolate pieces with the same effect, and you get 40 gold pieces.
So do I put these in my inventory, I guess?
Yep.
Okay.
Autumn, you drink Gravedigger for 40 pieces of gold?
I have no need for 40 pieces.
Would like to point out, just to be a devil's advocate, You still can earn an additional 40 gold pieces by taking a sip of that drink.
I'd like to think Loot hurt gold and then just popped his head through the ceiling.
He popped his head through his
You see a
wall.
leg kick through the ceiling, looks down, gold?
Like ceiling cat.
Pretty much, yeah. But Loot's asleep.
Is still thinking about that wall.
Yeah, Iskander's
over the
Iskander
table.
heard some commotion upstairs and came back down, and now he's standing on like the foot of the stairs, looking around at all the shenanigans happening.
Garf's
Over the
just,
table.
Iskander, drink!
yeah, Garf's just gonna shriek, Iskander!
No,
Drink it!
no,
It's fun!
don't do it.
Drink,
Please,
drink, drink,
please
drink!
don't do that. Don't
Join
listen to
best
them.
buddies!
There is something very wrong with that drink. Don't.
Nothing wrong!
We having fun. Why am I talking like Wakiko?
I should talk like Garfsar!
Your tongue feels like a sausage in your mouth, Garf.
Oh my god.
What
Oh my god.
what happened while gone?
Drink Gravedigger! Good! Can give 40 gold if drink!
40 gold.
Yes.
She called me pussy, now I'm fucked.
Oh, walks over to Garfazar, like pats his back. Oh, buddy.
He have rough night, but it good.
You look having fun on Barstool, spinning around.
It
He
appears
loosen up.
Rowan would also want to buy some chocolate from Shade.
I want to buy
Chocolate for sale.
Chocolate.
Shade's a Girl Scout.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, Shade. Or should I say, Rowan, how much chocolate do you want to buy?
10 pieces of chocolate.
All right. Said your price is there, shady girl.
10?
Mhm.
Just for you, I'll give you a discount. 40 gold.
Wait a minute. That is fair.
I didn't know Rowan could do math.
I was under the impression that they were a gold piece. 1 piece of gold a piece. You could keep your chocolate.
Freaking Melchior. He's like,
Fine.
put myself away from
I'll
this. but
drop it
not,
to 10.
not too far that I can't watch.
Thank you. And just so you feel like you got a deal, I'll just take 9 and give you 10.
It's fair.
Walks over.
Still nudging Iskander, trying to get him to drink.
I wasn't trying to open any doors, Loot. I'm just watching.
All right. So did you trade the gold successfully?
Yes.
Good.
Oh my god, I gotta take those piles out of my inventory. I still had fucking those drug pies in my treasures.
All right. William
We'll
comes
do
back
for 50?
down. Okay.
Sure, buddy.
Willing to make deal? Drink Gravedigger for 50.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, what?
What?
No.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Okay. Iskander, you get the 50.
Can Autumn literally try and get the juice out of your hands?
Wakiko will hold Autumn back.
Please.
Garfzar may put some in Autumn's mouth too.
Okay, this is happening at this precise moment.
No.
Initiative roll from you four.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're marking out the key.
No. Hang on.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
Where is it?
Okay.
Who all's initiative?
Iskander, because the four.
Ah.
All right.
Ta-da!
Okay. So doing the slow-mo motion. I believe that Iskander's trying to take a swig of this for 50 gold. Autumn is trying to jump up. Garf, you're at the top of the initiative as you see this happening in slow-mo. What do you do?
Garf stands between Iskander and Autumn. Oh, where'd it go? And just puts his shoulder out to block her completely.
Oh no!
God.
Okay, so you're stonewalling. Iskander, take a swig. How much you want to take the swig of as they pass the jug over to you, which is currently full, has about enough, let's say, for 3 parts.
Do all of it, come on! He'll see how far he gets.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
How far?
shit.
Okay, let's go with a Constitution saving throw. With disadvantage, because you're trying to drink as far as you can.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know what this thing tastes like, so we'll, like, take, like, a third and, like, if he's kind of
Okay,
like he can
okay,
shove
that
it down, then he'll do the rest.
Okay, in that case, just with a normal Constitution save with.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh my
you're
god!
Yes!
Oh.
You got a nat one.
There's a Minotaur on the floor.
Yes! Oh, my elaborate plan to get somebody to fail that finally worked!
Iskander, you start drinking, and that's the last thing you remember.
Oh no.
You feel this slight burning sensation as everything goes black. I'll hold up the rest of my thoughts there for a moment. Odd. Rowan, you wanted to be a part of this?
I wanted to make sure they weren't hold Autumn down and put anything in her mouth, like.
Okay, so you're kind of going there to help out Autumn.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. Okay, I'll hold that thought for there too. Autumn, you're seeing this happen as you're Iskander swinging back, and their eyes are going like full on dilated, big old pupils. What are you going to do as you try to go get in closer?
I was gonna try and like struggle for you to get the cup like out of there, just get it.
Okay, so with Garth there, this will be with this disadvantage. Give me an acrobatics.
Nat fail, the cup lands in her
And
mouth.
if I'm correct, I get a chance of reaction because that's not an action that I did.
Correct.
Yep. So it's a 12 for acrobatics, so she is totally blocked by you.
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh
Oh,
god,
yeah.
this is gonna go so badly.
Disadvantage.
Garpstar, what are you gonna do while she's there? What are you gonna try to do?
I'm just gonna stand there still and prevent her from stopping him from drinking because I have no clue what's going on behind me at this point.
Is true.
Are
yeah.
you just sticking your hand out and putting it on her forehead, like, haha?
I'm just like, no, I'm just like,
body
I have my
part, like,
arms.
you're just that big to kind of. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I just have my arms up in the air and be like, none shall pass.
Holy shit.
Okay. Last but not least, Wacky-Ko.
I was curious if I could like sleight of hand some of the gravedigger into her drink.
Okay.
Oh my
because
God.
Rowan is there
No.
trying to stop you. This is also a disadvantage. Let's go with acrobatics roll on your part.
Oh god. Damn.
Okay, Rowan easily stops to the side. As this all takes place, you watch as Iskander is just seeing like a fountain as the stuff is like drooling out of their lips. As you hear this like creaky noise as they just fall flat on their back onto the ground below. Iskander, roll 3d6, please.
Oh no!
Oh no.
The music stopped.
12.
Okay, you have 12 temporary hit points as you're so numb that on top of this, you can't properly operate the left side of your face for the next 72 hours.
Worth
Also,
it!
you are passed out for the rest of the day.
Worth 50 gold.
There's a minotaur on the floor in the tavern now.
It's okay, Autumn. He's okay. We'll get him to a room.
As I'm watching from the second floor, I just shake my head and say, "There's still just a bunch of children," and I walk to my room.
All right, he's going to bed. I know Loot's already to bed. Autumn.
Autumn's just like leaving now.
Also goes upstairs.
Akiko just looks around
Shade
like, what's
looks
wrong?
around for a second. Shade looks around for a second and is like, wait, don't leave me with them. Don't leave me with them.
Hey, Shade.
Come on up here, Shade. If you want to get away from him.
Hey,
There's room
Shade,
up
I
here.
have 40 gold pieces if you drink this.
I can add 10, make it 50.
Oh no!
You don't need the money now.
55.
Chunks kisses you on the cheeks. Go
No.
prepares your bedroom.
Fuck, I'll give you 100. You don't
Big
drink that
responsibility
shit.
here.
It's a deal.
Dude, I
I
think-
run and grab Rowan's arm and just pull him upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. I was going to offer 200, but oh well.
Could have put 100 on that too.
He's
Could be
lying.
300.
455 golds.
Where's all this gold coming from? we haven't gotten paid yet.
We got 1,000 gold from the
Oh yeah, that's right.
tree plan.
Almost a piece.
You
I
kept
did
your
because I
item.
traded my item.
Yeah. I forgot that you kept your item too, guys.
Night, Shade.
Night.
You say jingling the coins in your
He's
hand.
so full of shit. He wasn't gonna do that.
Me, I get out my whole coin purse with all my coins and just start shaking it around.
That's over 1,000 coins.
Yeah.
Some
It's
of us
just
have
a
to
bag
be
of
sober.
holding. I just start
We don't know what
rummaging
this
it
place is.
around.
Snort.
Wait, hey, Wakiko?
Yeah?
We gotta carry him to his room.
Oh.
Oh,
Damn right you have to. You
Oh.
can out from behind the bar.
Oh,
So stay there
no.
overnight.
Oh no.
Wakiko looks at the bar. One more.
No, we're good.
One more.
All right, if you're sure.
Wakiko, I'm not carrying two bastards up there.
One more.
Garf?
Nope, I'm good. This is fine. I don't like this. I'm good. Nope, I'm done.
In the back of Garfield's mind, a little girl is laughing at him for being
Nope.
weak.
Nope, not being weak as a shit. No.
Cross. What are you up to?
I'm just kind of annoyed with everybody. It's like they forgot what we came here to do.
Ooh. Damn.
Question:
Well,
Did you say this out loud, or is this your thoughts?
No, I'm saying it fucking out loud.
I'm not going there. Never mind.
Say it, junkie. Come on.
Oh shit!
Big talk from someone who keeps little Tayet as his only interest, aka keeping secrets from the rest of us.
Fight.
Oh,
fight.
right. Because, I'm the only one with secrets around here.
Who else has secrets?
Everyone does.
Garf looks to Wakiko and is like, no, we don't. We've been nothing but honest.
Sure, maybe half honest. Whatever.
No,
Oh, hello?
keep going.
Oh, hold on. Damn it.
Oh.
They kidnapped him. He came back.
Welcome back, Wolfie.
Can you hear us, Wolfie? Can you
Oh,
hear us?
okay. Yeah, there we
Hello?
go. Yeah,
Hello?
everyone cut out on me.
That was weird.
Damn. Okay. If we're supposed to, like, aren't we supposed to go out first thing in the morning and go find Harmony? How are we gonna do that if everyone's so damn inebriated that they can't do a damn thing? We don't know what we're walking into.
You do realize I drank an entire barrel of Goliath mead and was up 6 hours later, correct?
Yeah, but that's not Goliath meat. Who knows what's actually in it? And obviously, I mean, if it can knock out a Iskander like it just did, I mean, come on.
Well, to be fair, he hasn't drank as often as the rest of us, heavily, with this toxic stuff.
Akiko's just gonna look down at her drink and just be like, just want to have fun.
You have your fun and relax with Tayet. That's on you. That's respectable, but sometimes the rest of us want to unwind too.
It's fine. It just didn't seem like it's a time to be unwinding. We're not home. Far from.
Well, you never know what's going to happen the next day in these lands, so take each day as a gift.
I suppose.
Makiko, we should probably get a scander upstairs.
She nods and pushes. If she has a drink or anything, she pushes it back towards the bar. Her ears laid low.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, y'all talking upstairs. Okay. All right. What do we got to roll to get the Minotaur upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'll help.
All right.
Don't have to. Not fault.
He big boy. It's gonna take probably all three of us.
Hi, big boy.
You are blacked
Yes, you
out.
are. Yes, you are.
At best, you gurgle.
Somebody tell Autumn to keep him on his sides. That way he doesn't choke on his vomit if he throws up.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It takes about a half hour.
I'm
but you eventually
just very apprehensive.
get Iskander up to his place for the night. Settling in, I'm assuming everyone passes out for the night, unless there's something else that someone wants to do before going to bed for good.
I think Wakiko, if they're bringing Iskander up, because they're sharing a room, right?
With Autumn and the like, yeah.
Yeah, I think Wakiko would tell her sorry.
So wait, are you guys up there already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Autumn had shut the door to the room.
I mean, they would knock on it with Iskander.
Autumn's gonna. It takes a second or two, but the door slowly opens, and you see a really sad-looking tiny deer folk look up at you. Kind of got that the red sort of bloodshot, puffy eyes, disappointed mom look on.
Wakiko's ears hang lower.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got Iskander, I'm sorry.
Just you can go ahead and put him on the bed over there. If you. Thank you for bringing him up.
She nods.
bring them in. You notice that already the blanket of fortitude has been set up, and the slight smell of hot chocolate's emanating from it. As you can kind of hear the slight playful noises of chunks inside the blanket fort.
Akiko
Completely
goes to
unaware-
curl into the blanket fort.
completely unaware to what's going on outside.
Akiko's just gonna curl into the blanket fort and go to sleep.
All right.
Before like everyone heads off, Garf is going to take 3 pastries out of his bag and hand them to Autumn and say, "Give these to Iskander in the morning. They'll help him feel better. Sorry, we caused a mess." And just walk away.
Thank you.
And then he's going to hand 3 to Wakiko as well.
Autumn takes the pastries and wraps them up carefully and puts them, I guess, in a desk drawer, because I don't know what this room has, like a small desk.
You find one, yeah.
And just so y'all know, each pastry gives 3d4 plus 3 health. When
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Magic donuts.
That's a powerful freaking
So,
pastry. Holy
they
cow.
get 3d4 plus. Wait, what was that again? I gotta add this in.
3d4 plus 3.
Wow.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
More than a
That's
potion.
an amazing pastry.
Garza wouldn't be handing them out if he didn't feel bad now.
It's a donut of greater healing.
Seriously, holy cow.
Special recipe from Dragons and Donuts.
It's a special cronut. It has like little bits of sparkle flecks in the icing.
Yeah.
All right. What time of night is it right now, currently, Flint?
Right now, it's about I want to say 10:30 at this time.
Garf is going to stay up an extra hour just to kind of attempt to keep a lookout because of Shady McShaderson with the body parts and everything else. And then he will eventually pass out as well.
All right.
I instruct Mordecai to keep an eye on our room and wake me up if anything.
Sounds good. All right.
As you
let's see, for Garf, make a perception roll, please. Damn.
The booze
right.
helps him.
Drunk sight apparently is set to max. All right, Garf. Maybe it was the mix of the whatever was in that god awful drink, or maybe it's just a little bit of sense of your responsibility of just like wanting to make it up to friends, or just maybe your natural instincts. But throughout the night, you hear the few people down below go about their ways and the locking of doors. About you do hear the slight rustling at the door, like the sound of scratching and just hushed voices.
Against which door? Like the main door leading to the hallway of all the rooms, or the room I'm in?
Down below, coming from like the front door.
Are there any windows on the door, or windows near the door?
There is one. There's currently a curtain in front of it.
Garf is going to walk downstairs, and before getting all the way to the bottom of the stairs, he's going to again hone his senses, use a spell slot, mark that off, to try to get an idea of feeling the ground if it's something threatening or not.
You don't feel anything that's like threatening per se, but you do get the scent of two big things. A scent of the undead and the scent of Fae.
You gonna need to wake up Autumn for this part too?
That's what he was trying. I was trying to remember. You're the Fae specialist, correct?
I am I don't hunt Fae, however, Fae Wilds is a specialty of mine, and I've been around Fae.
Garth is going to, since he didn't go all the way down the stairs, he's going to go back up now and knock on the door, hoping that Autumn answers.
It takes her a couple seconds because she was on the other side of the room, but she does go to the door, kind of recognizing your knock, and looks up. She looks a little weary, but somewhat better than before. And she kind of looks at you seriously and asks,
as you open the door, you see that I have my hand over my mouth, just like signaling to be quiet. And he's going to point downstairs and just mouth undead Fae.
Her expression changes, and then she goes back into the room quickly to grab her weapon, and then she comes back with her bow and arrow and her dagger and her short sword, and kind of very, very quietly tries to close the door behind her. Do I need to make a stealth roll for that, or?
Once again, let's type out one thing real quick.
Okay.
But yes, you would both have to have a stealth check, please.
Question before we do stealth rolls. How large are the stairs going up to the second floor that go lead to the rooms?
Large? Average stair size, I presume? I never really... Yeah, they're about maybe... I'm trying to think... What's the standard for stair size? About a foot across, maybe...
So 20 feet going up?
Oh, that way. Yeah, they're, let's say, about 20 feet going up. And, all right. Okay. As you walk by, you do see Mordecai starting up curiously at the pair of you from Melchior's room.
Does Mordecai understand when we speak to it?
Yeah.
He does? Okay. He'll Garth will look to Mordecai and relay the message again that we're going downstairs, demon or undead and Fae, and wake Melchior.
Alright. He kind of hops over and starts pecking on the door and kind of pushes his way in to start to stir you, Maury. Alright.
Do I see this since I wasn't asleep? I was just awake in there.
This was in the last hour?
We all went to our rooms after that conversation, and we're sharing a room.
Yeah.
With
Maury.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe Shade is awake as well at this time.
Are you, Shade?
Oh shit, Nettie actually.
I was muted.
Hi.
Sure, I'm awake.
Okay. So you see this as well, as the bird comes in and starts to nudge Melchior awake. You also notice that it's awfully silent outside. Back in the pillow fort of solitude, Chunks is snuggling the crap out of you. She is, trying to massage your heads, give you, make sure you're all good and comfy. You can sense there's a lot of tension and stress. So, a little kiss on the cheek here and there. How's that?
Better.
Better? Okay. You want some more hot cocoa?
Yes.
Okay. How many shots?
3.
Okay. She goes over to the never-ending pitcher of hot cocoa and makes sure it's like extra trip chocolate for you with a little bit of peppermint candy cane in the top before handing it to you.
Heck
It is
yeah.
divine. Remind me, Cross, what room are you in with?
I was in the same one as Scarf, sorry.
Okay. So, Garfield in the hall, you would have been in just yet. Give me a perception roll from you, please. All right. Cool. So you do hear the kind of rustling of people getting their things outside.
I wake up and I scratch Mordecai. Good job. And I'll relay what's going on to the people in the room.
All right, as everyone else is preparing their things, Autumn and Garf begin to down silently towards the door. Let's see those stealth rolls, please, as you try to get closer. Because it's the silence, it would be with advantage. Yeah. All right. As you make your way down silently, you guys make it to the door without causing much notice. Though, Garf, you do knock over a lantern that was at the side of the stairs, but it falls silently to the bottom going down. You do hear kind of, I'm not going to say it's so silent. You do see a bit of a rustling on one side of the place as you notice that William, who was still awake cleaning up, looks over to you guys with a curious look as he's cleaning off the tabletop. He mouths something to you as you continue walking towards the stairs. Just you can make out much of it, but it's like, what's the fuck's going on?
Garf. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead. Finish.
I was like, Garf is going to exit the sphere, and like whisper towards him. Is it common for undead and fae to be scratching at your door this late at night?
Undead? Sometimes it's the dark hours out there. Fae? No.
Well, that's currently going on outside, and we were just investigating. We did not know you were still awake.
Please investigate further. I'm gonna go lock up myself because that's not a good sign. Are you armed?
Yes. The rest of our comrades are being awoken right now. We are armed.
All right. Don't make too much of a mess. Yes.
We won't damage. We will try not to destroy your bar.
His face is starting to turn a bit pale as he kind of quickly puts things away.
Autumn like tries to motion to Garthar, still in the sphere, like ask him more questions. Autumn's just gonna exit the fucking.
I was like, you just come out with me.
Autumn, before he leaves, Autumn's going to say, "Do you know anything about these things?"
No fae are ever in these parts.
You look pale, as if this has happened before. Is there something we should know?
The dark hours in Lamordia are not ones to be trifled with, and not one to cause attention. It's during this time that church and his mass usually are held, and it's typically during this time that they make their way through the streets. A few houses get broken into, others not. But we make do by not bringing attention to ourselves. They all seem to be single-minded. And this is when a large bright light comes out from outside the windows as you hear more slight sounds of shouting and just rustling. And that's not... Excuse me, I need to make sure that the stocks are locked in and in place, and that get to safety. Just stay low. It'll pass by without much of a hitch. It's all right. Everything's fine. The walls are thick. The doors are thick. The windows may not be back in place. Those poor crashing sounds. Be safe. As you see him disappear, really start to disappear through a very thick-looking door behind bar.
With all the shouting going on outside, do I understand any of the languages being spoken?
You hear a variety ranging from Draconic to Gnomish to Dwarven, Common, and the occasional Necronomic. Autumn, you hear the slight sound during all of this. Give me a perception check, please. Not bad. You hear this over and over again. Increasingly more panicked outside, almost on the air. It kind of twinkles to your ears like the jingle of bells or even wind chimes. Up above, what are you guys up to?
Is there a window in our room?
There is, and there's more. Oh, that's way too dramatic for that. There is increasing lights going back and forth, almost like the flickering of torchlight outside.
Because I want to take a look outside before I start heading downstairs.
All right. Make a stealth check, please.
20.
20. You're able to make it to the door with relative ease, with shade as well. Looking outside, you see various hooded figures with rutted clothes going back and forth, weaving through the town, trying to go this way and that, in search of something. There is barking of orders and just various body parts are kind of squeak out from inside the cloaks, just covered in various crosswork.
Do I pick up anything being said in Celestial?
Not at this point, no.
Okay. I'll start heading downstairs.
What languages did you say that was being spoken?
A variety. No Celestial, but Dwarven. Let's see what I have in my head. Dwarven, Gnomish,
Gnomish,
Necronomic,
Draconish.
which is what's that?
Oh, I was just listening.
Yeah, Draconic. Yes, I had that as well.
And no Gnomish. What about
What are you picking up? You're asking?
Mm-hmm.
You're picking up various shouts of "Find it! Find the blasted thing! Adam wants it. We need it for the ritual," and other various short barks. Where is that little fucker?
Am I in the same room as Melchior?
Yeah, Melchior is just.
I assumed so.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're with us.
Okay.
with
Okay.
Melchior and Rowan.
Okay. Shade looks over. They're looking for something. For Jesus.
That's made also too dramatic.
Yeah. It's like they're looking for something for some ritual for that Adam guy.
Deck down below. Autumn and Garfsar.
When Autumn hears, I'm guessing it's in Sylvan.
Yes.
Okay. Autumn hears what the creatures are saying in Sylvan and immediately is going to relay this to Garfsar. She looks a little bit panicked, saying, "It sounds like the Fae may be being chased by these."
Faye's being chased by him?
They keep saying they need to find their friends, and they sound very. It may be in. I don't want to just leave them like this. Is there a window that over the table? Is there a window that Autumn can look out of to see what she can?
Yeah,
see?
there's. I think the front of the tavern has the window in front of the door, and two side windows are both covered, and various lights going back and forth.
Can Autumn try and take a peek outside to see if she can see anything?
Yes. Because that's still in the silence bubble, I imagine. Give me a stealth with advantage as you get closer. All right, sneak up close to it and easily peek out the window. You too see the various amounts of lights of kind of like going back and forth, followed by the occasional green glow amongst a few barrels and boxes.
Can she see anything that looks like, say, like it?
You get the sense stronger and stronger. You see kind of dart back and forth, zigzagging through alleyways, almost in no real pattern or how should I say, like whatever reason. Like it's somebody's out there is trying to find its way through town and having a hard time of it.
Can Autumn try and sneak outside?
You may certainly try. Let's see a stealth roll. Still in the sound bubble, so with advantage.
All right.
Okay. You
Thank God for advantage.
Yeah. You open the door and nearly get behind a couple of barrels before a couple of really grumpy sounding folk come crushing by, but they do not notice you from where you are. And I found the song I want to use.
Can Autumn try and whisper in Sylvan? There is safety here.
How big is the bubble of yours, Garf? Is it like in 20 feet?
It's 20 feet radius.
Shit, I have to get out of the bubble.
Yeah.
Autumn needs to get out of the bubble. Is there a place you can get out of the bubble?
Well, if you're outside, you should be good because I cast it on the stairs going down.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought you guys stepped out of the bubble to talk to.
Yeah, in the main part of the bar, we're good.
All right, so Autumn.
I was preventing stairs from creaking and stuff like that.
Smart call. All right. Well, this is going on.
I like this music.
Thank you. While this is going on, you guys see Autumn kind of looking for a way to get there, and you notice that there's some guards nearby. And you just know all it really needs kind of a bit of a distraction for her to kind of get a clean jump to where you can see Autumn up the alleyway with some barrels nearby.
Garf? Okay, sorry, go ahead. I was like, I had a perfect distraction. I've been waiting to use this.
All right, go for it.
Garf is going to take the empty wine bottle out of his bag and put it on the end of a crossbow bolt. Then he's going to fire his crossbow overhead towards like a building or something a good distance away for the glass to shatter and draw attention to that direction.
All right, make an attack roll. Okay, he goes far off to the side. Various groups you hear by you, Autumn, growl and turn around. But if you just for a brief moment, give me a stealth roll. Yes.
Nice.
Perfect. Taking the advantage, Autumn, you roll behind them, rolling with the flow of the crunching of their sounds as their legs go darting past, making perfect time into the alleyway across.
While this is happening, I'd like to send Mordecai outside so I can see through his eyes and hear through his ears, so I can get an idea of what's happening out there.
All right. You let the bird fly up to the sky over the streets. Looking down, you see about overall, let's see, 6 different search parties zigzagging this way and that, with various amounts of gruesome figures underneath cloaks. With your passive perception of 20, you notice one of them is being flanked by this rather large looking one with various twigs and branches sticking out of him, almost snaking out like an octopus series of legs.
Creepy. I'll open my eyes and I'll relay this to Rowan and Shade, who are still with me in the room.
All right. Shade and Cross and Rowan, what are you guys up to?
Where would
Well,
Hearing all this.
I want to get a closer look, but I don't to. They're not causing any damage, so I wonder what they're looking
well,
for.
I want to know what's going on. I could probably get through this town a lot better than they could. Because I have this. Don't know if it counts, but I have this.
All right. You look outside your window and can see that there's a good overhang for you to kind of go perch above to get kind of a good vantage point towards the center of town. If you want to go try sneaking up to it, like parkouring essentially over to it.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna fire.
So stealth.
Yeah. Alright. Shade, you're able to kind of hop, skip from the window to a roof towards the top, hanging above some guards where you are right now. Looking down with your passive perception, you can see various groups, hearing more rumblings of just pissed off languages. Some of you you recognized before. Across from your point of view, you hear some slight cries from outside your window.
Are they audible to me? Like, do I understand them, or do they just sound like wailing?
They sound like common.
I try and peek out to see if I see anybody out there that's doing the crying.
Peeking out through your windows, just that light little crack, you see across the way is a small cottage that's being ransacked. There are various shadowy figures going back and forth as you watch a family of of dwarves get dragged out by their feet by these hooded figures, kind of hollowing into the night, trying to fight off these beasts, dragging them off to a nearby cart at the side. You see the man, well, in this case, the dwarven man and his wife, clawing as best they can as the golems go and just punch them, knocking them out with one blow. Inside, you see another of these hooded figures carefully carry out a small child.
How many hooded figures?
Overall, you see about this one little brigade alone, 7 going through this house.
I yell out that they're taking children out of houses and putting them into carts.
Wekiko, you hear this from inside the blanket fort.
Wakiko's gonna get up and go to where Cross is to see what he's looking at.
As you do, you notice that Iskander is slightly has a bit more of like more realistic or living breathing coming out of them right now.
You're
So-
breaking up really bad, Flint. Or is this just me?
No,
Yeah,
he's
you
breaking up.
broke up really fast.
He's breaking up.
Shit. Has it been going on for a while?
No, it
No,
just
it
happened
just
there.
started.
Not
Okay.
really.
Okay, good. You notice that Iskander's breathing a bit more consciously, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's good. So I can tell he's all right.
Yeah. You can tell that probably a good shove can probably get them awake at this point.
Okay, Wakiko's gonna shove him awake.
Iskander, you feel yourself come back to your senses with a kind of a heavy head, but the world's still numb to you, but you're awake.
He like snorts when she shoves him. What?
They're taking
Things
children.
happening.
People are getting ransacked and they're taking children, putting them off in carts, hooded figures.
sits up slowly, like swings his legs around and is like rubbing his head a little bit. Like, Okay, what are we doing?
We need to help,
I think
yeah?
it could be dangerous, but I think we need to help.
Window or door?
I could probably get out the window. You might have to use the door.
Is the scanner's left side still wonky?
One eye is very droopy, but can still see straight. It's like you kind of got like that little, like this kind of went in for maybe eye surgery for a little bit, and their lids just kind of sagging, but it's usable. The eye's still looking around.
What about like their arm and their leg on the left side? Because you said like their left side would be weird, so I just wanted to.
Yeah, they can. You notice the scanner that you can move it, though you can't feel your fingertips.
He's like making fists like over and over again and like slapping his face.
Alright. Going back to you, Autumn. In your alleyway, you hear the Sylvian a bit louder. I want to go home. I gotta find help. I need help. Things. And the tinkling, the jingle of bells is coming a bit more from the far side of the alleyway you're in.
Autumn is going to kind of whisper from her side of the alley in Sylvian, "Safety is here."
All right. Give me an animal handling with advantage. Nice. Recognizing your voice behind a barrel with a bit of a green glow, you find Basil, rugged looking, a bit of its leaves missing. Eyes kind of teary as it looks up to you and squeaks out in Sylvian, a little weak. Friend Autumn?
Come here. It's okay.
He walks over a bit of a limp towards you before kind of jumping into your arms and snuggling close. It's almost crying and kind of sobbing a little bit, but happy to be somewhere safe. That feels like it's been in months. Friends, need help. Please. Before the little guy passes out.
Uh-oh. We'll figure it out.
Autumn is going to kind of carefully put Basil into an inner pocket to keep him safe, and then she's going to try and head back into the tavern.
All right.
Wolfie, did you fall asleep? Or are you good?
No, I'm here, dude. What do you mean?
It sounds like someone's like sleeping right
Breathing.
now.
Breathing into your mind. Like,
Oh, yeah, my asthma's a little flared up, but that's about it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Shade, from your vantage point, you can see Autumn from her spot over by the alleyway, as well as the various guards starting to kind of slowly drift back towards her direction.
Let me see what I can do here. I want to take one of my chocolate gold coins, and I'm going to try and throw it at a window that's a little bit away from Autumn.
Okay, in that
I'm
case,
not sure what I would do for that.
That was weird.
make a let's go with a dexterity roll straight up.
Just straight dexterity. All right.
All right, you toss it nearby a window. It clinks against it, not breaking it, before falling in front of the group. A few of them look down, turn their heads, look at each other, and bend down to go pick it up. Autumn, seeing this, you see a brief window to jump over them if you so desire.
Stealth or acrobatics?
Your choice.
They both have the same modifier. I'll just do acrobatics.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh my god. You sounded.
Garf,
You
Does a
watch
backflip.
as Autumn, yeah, almost like in a show-offy way, Black flips over both of the the golems with their backs down, picking up the coin as she just rolls back inside the tavern with Basil in her arms.
I
Close the
quietly
door behind
close
her
and
with
relock
her-
the door.
Yep. Arm's also going to stand up and take out Basil and see like if Basil is still is awake again or not, or is
Pass the fuck out.
okay. Can she use cure wounds on Basil?
Make a health check, or maybe that'd be a medicine check, or maybe it should be your con, I guess, because that's.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. This is Arcana.
So thinking like, oh, check the thing to make sure it's alive. Wait, no, it's a magical creature. Check, use Arcana.
Okay, Arcana.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
As far as you can tell, you're not sure if a healing spell would work. Maybe it's the case that the little Fey familiar needs to recharge next to the gemstone.
Oh, so it doesn't have the gemstone?
It's tied to him.
Oh, okay.
But
And you said it's giving off a green glow.
yeah,
Garf is going to usher for Autumn to get it upstairs out of sight from these windows.
Okay. Autumn actually is going to jump, go into the, is going to come towards Garstar and relay what Basil said to her before she. That Basil said our friends are in need help, like right away.
all right.
He nods in understanding, but he's going to kind of hide in the shadows at the bottom part of the bar right now and just stay alert in case someone tries to come in.
All right, Melchior. As he watches Garf hanker down and Autumn come. I'm not seeing like scampering up. Maybe scampering. What are you up to?
I'm gonna head downstairs.
All right. Garf, you see this as he comes down the stairs nearby you.
Oh, and I call Mordecai back to me.
He flies in through the open window where Shade had clambered out of.
As Melchior gets downstairs with me, I relay what has happened and then what Autumn just told me that Basil said.
And I'll also relay that there's like multiple groups out there, and one of them is like a tree octopus creature.
Jesus, hell is on.
You make a history check, you two.
3.
Ooh.
7.
Okay. Either one of you were, yeah, being on the other side of the Buildrath square off. You did not recognize the sight or the sound of this creature. Back up top, the Cross Gang. Cross, that would be Cross, Akiko, Iskander. What are you guys up to?
What do you guys think? Should we go help this dwarf family and stop taking kids, or should we let this happen and follow them back and maybe because there probably is more?
I think we should protect Kid.
Okay, I'm good with. I know it's dangerous. I don't want to ask you to put yourself out if you don't want to.
Lude, I would say by now you've heard the commotion of everyone here, if you so desire.
Nope, still asleep.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm just imagining like a shot from some movie is Lude's sitting there with a little nightcap, snuggling a little teddy bear. Everyone's like frantically running around. Big old anime snot bubble, you know. The best sleep ever.
with the wall.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to transform into the middle stage and make my way outside.
Right through the window?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me a stealth check, please. Alright. You make it out there, and you do accidentally manage to knock down a few icicles. And I'm gonna roll. Let's see here. Ah! But the golems out there rolled an 8, so they do not hear you as they trickle to the ground, caught up with what they're doing. Alright, as he's getting into place, Scander and Wakiko, where are you guys gonna set up?
I guess they'll go out the. Should they go out the front door?
There is a back door to the place. You would have seen that by now.
Okay.
Back door!
Back door!
Alright. As you guys make your way down, Rowan, you do see them walk by from your vantage point by the shade window, so to speak.
Shade window.
I warn them. I'm like, are you all going out?
I found the perfect picture.
There's fucking monsters all over the place out there. Be careful.
Someone stealing children must go help.
Cross already went out.
Shit. Relay that to Shade. Shade can do that too. From their perch point. What?
Alright. So Rowan, where are you going?
I want to help children, but I also want to stay here with Shade because she doesn't know anybody. So I'm going to stay here. I'm going to go out with Shade. I'm going to watch from up here.
Alright. Okay. So, Iskander and Wakiko, you also pass by Autumn, who's just up the stairs as you're going down it.
Real quick,
Yes.
was it just relayed to us that children were in danger?
To everyone else,
Yes.
from your vantage point, you can hear the cries of kids from their little eagle perch, so to speak.
Okay. Shade's on board. Shade's
Right.
gonna go kick some ass.
And Autumn hear the cries of children.
You're passing by Wakiko and Iskander on the way out. So I'm presuming you both relay the various messages?
Yeah, Wakiko's just gonna be like, children in danger, you know, and do finger guns.
Or Shade is
Autumn's gonna
following.
immediately swivel around, like her ears are at full attention. Like she's also going back out there. So she says, "I'll be right," and she's gonna go and take care of Basil and then come right back.
It's not the first time we've had to take children
Oh,
from a
no,
wagon.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Wakiko, your tent's still up, right?
Yeah.
I believe
Chunks
so.
is in it.
Yeah, Chunks is still in it.
It doesn't have where light can get out of it, right?
There's a slight glow, but the blankets of fortitude do cover it. Only way you can open it up does reveal the soft, happy
Can we
interior.
put Basil in there? Like, because
Ah.
Basil won't glow through there.
I also have my bucket of fuck it, but I can't guarantee that we'll ever get Hazel. So I mean,
because Autumn's right there, she would see Basil in Autumn's hands. I was wondering if that would work.
Oh yeah. It could. Wakiko's actually gonna stop for a moment and look at Autumn, confused at what's in her hand.
You've met Basil.
Yeah, I know,
Autumn's not really gonna stop. She's gonna keep going.
but then Wakiko's gonna carry on.
She found a motherfucking glowing mouse. She's magical.
Like, I don't think Wakiko can really get a good glance at what it is.
But yeah, make a perception check as Autumn hurries by.
Nope.
Nope. You saw a glowing thing in Autumn's hands. Okay, the deer now glows. All right, this is an average.
Wakiko's just like, drunk too much.
Oh my god.
You just got that classic scene of like pouring out the whiskey bottle.
Right.
Hey, you say this and you're like, drunk too much. And his scanner just looks down and he goes, yes, buddy. Yes.
All right.
They'll take off.
You guys come downstairs to now see Melchior and Garfsar in their perches.
So we see Melchior and Garfsar now?
Yeah.
One more time.
Wakiko.
Children in trouble. We go.
Yeah.
Through the back door.
Wait, what? Children in trouble.
Children in trouble. Know the drill.
I nod. I merge with with Mordecai, and I fly out the back door towards the sounds.
All right. As you guys get to the back door, give me some stealth rolls, please.
Even as a bird?
Those who aren't birds.
Okay.
Damn.
I just want to make sure.
Those of us who don't have that special ability.
Rowan, did we follow?
Hey,
I
you
know
did.
Shade was gonna go kick ass. I did. Okay.
Yeah, and I seen Autumn and went that direction.
I guess I'll try
Okay.
and use my inspiration for this.
Oh damn.
Here.
Well, nope, that didn't fucking help, huh?
All right.
So your 14 wasn't bad.
Give me a second here. There it is.
Actually, let me ask a question, Flint. We are currently in a city at night.
Mm-hmm.
My new favorite terrain you created.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking how you want to use that to help them out.
I don't know because it's new to me.
Fair enough. All right. You help. Let's say roll. Let's go with this. Roll a D8 for me, please.
Okay.
All right. Wakiko, with Garfsar helping point out the big squeaky floorboard and be able to very quickly, carefully get around it with the use of your inspiration to all of you in your various positions make it to the back side of the inn facing this house.
Maybe.
What's that?
Sorry.
Okay. While there, you all hear shouting amongst the voices, a loud, booming, gravelly voice, as this very larger than any one of the other golems you see, comes strutting forward, hood down, scraggly hair, scars across his face. Well done, man, well done. The rat's not found yet, but at least we have new members to join our church. Please, be gentle with them as you see the man go and brush the woman dwarf's face, who just shrieks back in just disgust. The big being just laughs as he looks inside to the place, as this one hooded figure struggles to bring out the child. Oh. Come on, Harmony. Let's not take all night. Move the child. As the figure tips over, struggling to get this kid out the front door, the hood swings on back. As you see this tiefling face, patchworked from various different hides, but the left eye you all recognize to be the face of Harmony from your adventures long ago. Looking sad, troubled at what to do with the situation right then and there. And that's where we're going to end it today.
And I was still
Cliffhanger.
asleep.
Oh man.
fair, that just reminds me how one time there was like, oh, there's gonna be a tornado. I was like, that's great, and I passed out.
And that's kind of just loot.
Oh man.
Man, you Flint. I would give you like a hug and also like sort of slap you a little bit because like she is going to be traumatized. She's probably never gonna sleep again, so it doesn't matter if she can't dream.
Oh my god.
So, folks, I'll see you all next week for one hell of a
Oh my
exciting
gosh.
start to next session.
Oh God of mercy, how could
We're
you
going
do
in
this to
straight
us?
out the fucking gate next week.
Well, at least we had fun drinking.
Woo!
Wait,
And
wait,
Rowan's upstairs playing with a glowing rat following after her. Damn it! No.
You should have followed me.
I didn't want him to get the glowing rat.
She has they have a thing for rats apparently.
No, it's just animals in general. I mean, he's a woods person and an elf, you know. Animal.
Druids be like that.
Yeah, they're both
Druids be
druids.
like that. Yeah.
That is
So is
fair,
Rowan a
actually.
half elf too?
No, he's a full elf.
Full elf? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, of course, Shade's first friend would be an elf.
Yeah. He's like
elves just be like that.
Well,
Elves
that is
only
where
like
we're going to
elves.
end the stream, and we will be back for the continuation next Sunday.
Yep.
nice doing business
that.
with you guys.
I
Yeah.
listen.